Welcome. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us for tonight's session of Another One Bites the Dice, Quelmar's very own Curse of Strahd campaign. I am your Dungeon Master, Tyler, and with me are my four wonderful, beautiful players who will introduce themselves now, starting with Kelsey.
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I play Winnie Fatouine. She is a level 3 artificer who's currently still alive. Yeah.
Leanna?
Hi, I'm Liana. I am playing Willa. She is a bard. Still alive.
Nell.
I'm playing Isadora, Lady Isadora Maria Ana Coletta Louise de Carlisle. Everything is wrong because I don't have my necklace. She's a Twilight Cleric of Corellin who is also still alive.
And James.
I am Zoot. I am a Wyvern-born Paladin of the Watchers, although it turns out I have failed to keep the Watchers safe and recover them, so I'm just doing my own thing at this point.
And turns out Watchers is a real Paladin oath and not just James's flavor text. Who
Turns
knew?
out.
Yeah, I got a message from Nell halfway into the game last week, and she said, "James, I'm just taking notes. What is your oath?" I don't know, Nell. Why don't you crack open?
I've only been mentioning it since, literally session -2.
Yeah, what is it? I think it's Tasha.
Hey.
Tasha has the Watchers in it.
Yeah.
Sorry, not all of us can sit down and read this stuff when it first comes out.
No, you just choose not to read it and then ask me to homebrew you a subclass, so it's fine.
I read it!
Hi.
I read it, and we talked about this. You trying to put me on full blast. I didn't like any of the options. There's a difference, because
Yes.
I read them,
Yes,
and
'cause
I
you
thought
read
they
them
all were
all.
poopy.
Right. Thanks, Wizards of the Coast, for making poopy artificers sponsor our show. So, thank you, players. So, as we begin tonight's session, we rejoin our four adventurers as they slumber both within and without the Vistani encampment along the banks of the Tsar Pool. You arrived here the previous evening after leaving the village of Barovia with your charge, Irina Kolyana, the daughter of the recently deceased burgomaster of Barovia.
I think it's Kolyanovich, actually.
It is Kolyanovich.
Irina Kolyanovich, my bad. Yes.
My future last name, I should know it.
You were given strict instructions to safely deliver her to the much safer and secure city of Vallaki. As you progressed along the Old Svalich road out of the village, you came upon a roadside gallows with a cemetery full of shallow, unmarked graves. The corpse hanging from the noose seemed dead for a long time, but as you left it, Isadora, you spotted and watched it turn and stare you down, changing its form to take on your own visage. And then you were subsequently attacked by a pack of wolves and dire wolves. Winter, severely wounded, but some quick healing from Isadora kept her upright as the five of you cut down the wolves in short order. You arrived at the Vistani encampment around dusk and were greeted by two members of the community, Giovanni and Francesca. Both recognized Irina and invited you all to spend a safe and comfortable evening in their camp. Giovanni regaled you with a tale of a powerful wizard who a few years ago had tried to lead a rebellion against the devil Strahd, but was killed and whose body vanished. Zoot then shared his own tale of grisly warfare against a pack of jackal-wares, and the Vistani listened intently, were delighted to hear the stranger's tale. But you could not help notice as you kept having these conversations around the fire that the Vistani spoke as if you were now permanent fixtures of Barovia, asking you where you were planning on settling down, and speaking as if there would be no chance of you leaving. And if there was a chance to leave, you would have to go and talk to Madame Ava, which you did, an older Vistani woman who you were told possessed the ability to read the threads of fate. You entered her tent and proceeded to learn 5 specific pieces of information relating to your current predicament. First, she spoke of a font of information hidden among a nest of ravens. Then a holy symbol of great power and hope lying in a dragon's house. And finally, a sword of pure sunlight nestled atop a pile of treasure behind a set of amber doors. She spoke of one who would assist you in your trials, a wizard whose mind may be addled, but who possesses powerful magic.
We needed another ranged fighter, so I'm really glad.
Another glass cannon, yeah.
We really needed one of those.
And finally, she spoke of where your enemy may be found, mentioning the highest height near the heart of the castle. The reading completed, she then turned to each of you and individually gave you all pieces of information. Some of you took them to heart, others seemed skeptical. You left the tent, and Zoot brought you to the woods. His reading having predicted that those you seek in the mists from your past time at university may have been lost forever. He spoke a beautiful prayer in their memories, and the four of you retired for the night. Winter, while you sleep, you had a difficult time falling asleep. The thoughts of Zoot's insistence that your mentors may be gone forever, the spinning rationalization of how this old woman in this land that seems so out of place and out of time was able to conjure a memory of one of your inventions from home. A calming presence enters your mind, a voice that sounds somewhat familiar to you. This voice visits your slumbering consciousness, offering a simple message. Stick to your convictions. Those who would cloud your cynical and precise scientific mind with riddles and religion seek to distract you from your purpose. Resist their temptations. Religion leads to folly and madness. You were right and rational to abandon that doddering priest and his monstrous child, and such actions will continue to be rewarded. Resist those who offer false salvation. Only trust what you can see with your eyes. So morning comes to the four of you. You wake up in the encampment. Zoot, you were out in the woods, I believe, sleeping, keeping watch. Isadora, you and Irina had curled up in one of the tents. Willa and Winnie were laying out by the fire. What do you do? It's morning.
I leave the letter that I talked to you about with the Vistani, and other than that, I'm ready to go.
I've been ready. I've still got my bags packed. I didn't get comfortable for a minute.
Okay. Willa and Isadora, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh no! This is because we ate the fucking pie! First roll of the night was a nat 1. I'm dying tonight. That's it.
It's the necklace! You don't have your necklace!
15.
15. Not 1.
Wait, did we eat the pie last night?
No, we didn't have any. There's no pie left.
Oh, shit,
Technically,
we
that's
ate
a
all the
3 total tie left.
Good to know.
Jesus Christ.
So, Willa, you had a similar type of dreams to the first night after you had eaten the pie, full of happiness, pleasure, sensations, and you feel good. You woke up today and the craving seems to have died a bit. Isadora, you also shared wonderful dreams, possibly of Eastmark, who knows, but wonderful pleasures and exciting sensations. And you wake up today and feel empty and hollow.
Yeah, I sure do. Normal morning. Just worse.
And you will have disadvantage on all of your saving throws today.
Oh my god!
Unless somehow somebody can find you some more pie.
Oh my... Perfect. That's exactly what you want your cleric to have, is disadvantage on those con saves in battle. Your frontline cleric. That's exactly what you want.
So, you are heading out of the encampment? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank them for their hospitality. I'll leave... I don't know. I don't have much money. I'll leave, like, 5 gold coins with them.
Okay, you just sort of see Giovanni wave and... Travel safe! We will see you sometime soon, I'm sure, huh? And he sort of waves you on your way, and you, the four of you, and Irina begin walking along the footpath that leads from the side of the encampment along the bank of the Tsir pool and towards the town of Valaki. You follow the river to the base of the canyon, at the far end of which a great waterfall spills into the end of the pool, billowing forth clouds of cold mist. A great stone bridge spans the canyon nearly 1,000 feet over your heads. But the footpath and the road before you converge and cut through the mountainous cliffs to your north and west, and lead you, you assume, based on the map that Eastmark sent you with, toward Valaki. The four of you roll a perception check for me.
21. Something I'm fucking good at.
22.
12.
Winnie and Isadora, you notice circling above your heads 2 ravens with blue-tipped feathers. Just constantly circling above you.
Gonna lean in and whisper, "Don't tell your sister. No more dead ravens."
Yeah. Tyler, can I make a intelligence roll or something to recall if normal ravens have blue-tipped feathers?
Yeah. Just give me a history check.
Okay. Oh, that's rather good. Well, for history, that's a 25.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you would know that ravens, certainly from your part of the world, outside of this weird, strange land that is encompassed by these strange mists, certainly don't have blue-tipped wings. You're pretty damn sure that that's not the case. And as you're walking, Irina, sort of in the middle of the group, pipes up and says, "So, what was your experience with the fortune teller like? We last night, by the time you were out, I was already asleep, so I did not get to hear. Was it interesting?"
She called me a puppet.
Oh. Okay. Do you feel like a puppet?
Well, I came here to do one thing, but all of my strings have been pulled in needless directions to do a million other things. In a way, yeah, I think I do.
He sort of looks down at the ground. I'm sorry that I am probably one of those things that is making you feel as if your strings are being pulled. I hope that, well, I hope that we arrive safely soon, and then you can go about what you came here to do originally.
That's
What we came here originally to do was find our professors. What
Yes, the
what
short,
Ava
the
wanted
little,
us to do,
the little
yes,
man. Yes, yes.
is seemingly fight the vampire. So that was exciting news. But that seems to be the path she would like us on, or sees us on, or however her magic works.
Well, I can say that you are not the first group of travelers that have come into our land. None in my lifetime, but we've all heard stories of past travelers entering the mists and somehow finding their way in and attempting to unseat the devil. And the people of this land, especially those who have been alive for some time, like Eva, often tend to pin their hopes on outsiders because the people of this land, they cannot win. So it is unfortunate that she seemed to, well, make what should have been a fun evening of fortune telling so grim and serious, but that is not all that surprising, is what I'll say.
So she does have her own motives to these fortune tellings.
She will see, I am sure, and what I've always been told is that she sees what the threads of fate will reveal to her. Those of us who live in the village of Barovia don't really ascribe to that type of religion, but the Vistani have been here for centuries, and they seem to thrive in our land, so perhaps she is onto something.
Don't they also supply for Strahd? So of course they've been allowed to thrive if he's allowed them to, if he finds use of them, right?
Well, they are not only supplying for the devil; they are supplying for the lands as a whole. They provide.
Which he owns, right?
Well, he is the land, but there are others of us who live here and need to survive as well. So, we get by. We try our best to live under the circumstances that our births have placed us in. None of us can help the fact that this devil is the lord and master of our domain.
we can help.
Anyone who is an enemy of the devil is certainly welcome in every village and town of this land. He has allies, sure, but they are not. It is difficult to find people in this land willing to stand up against him, simply due to how powerful he is. If there are things that you can offer, I'm sure that there are many people, even in Vallaki, where we are going. Obviously, my brother and I are both very interested in any way of ending him. Did you said that she told you that your mission or your purpose here was to fight the vampire?
Not so much as she gave us some very vague directions as to some weapons and tools and allies who could assist us in fighting the vampire. I certainly would not speak for my friends. I wish for them to follow their own path, I have very little waiting for me at home, so if this is what I have been brought here to do, then I will be more than happy to do what I can. Whether or not it succeeds is what it is. But I feel that I have very little to lose and might be the right kind of... I'm having a hard time this morning finishing my thoughts. I apologize.
You speak of home. Are you? I'm sorry. I obviously I know that we have spoken. The four of you are not from these lands. You found yourselves here in a strange circumstance. There is no way for you to get home. I'm sure that you have heard this, unless somehow you can convince the devil to allow you to leave.
I suppose we'll have to first allow the sisters convince the devil to leave. Zoot, I have no idea what your interests are. But once they're home safely, then we kill him. Seems doable. As doable as anything.
Someone
Me,
told
in
us in that
relation-
bar that the devil was the only person who knows how to get out of here. And at the time, I thought we would be making new friends, allies in battle. He seems very powerful. I thought he would like our company. We're very powerful. But it doesn't seem like that's the path we are treading down. So we're going to come face to face with this devil one way or another. And we'll find out how to get out of here. I'm sure of that. But not without a little bloodshed.
Well, you mentioned that when you first arrived, he welcomed you. Perhaps he is... I don't know. Interested
I will
in
kill
you
him for you. The others are welcome to leave if they would like. I have much more interest in...
I certainly appreciate that. He has brought nothing but devastation and pain to me and my family and my village.
Or I'll die. I suppose I shouldn't say so confidently I will kill him. I will try very hard to kill him for you, Irina.
Well, unfortunately, one might say it is also very difficult to die here. So,
That is extremely uncomforting, darling, but...
well, you saw what happened to the boy in the church, to Doru. The devil likes to play with his food, if you don't mind my being so crass.
Yeah, apparently
do that
so
to
do
you?
priests, so
What was that, Willa?
Does he want to do that to you?
I am not sure. He seems to be attempting to woo me, as disgusting and despicable as that sounds. He has brought pain and torment to my family, to my brother. He killed my father. He has destroyed my village. He's ransacked my home, sent wolves and skeletons and his disgusting spawn after us, but they have never harmed me. They simply attempt to bring me to him, to request that I join him. He sends letters after letter. He wants me to. Well, he wants me to be his bride. He tells me that I remind him of somebody, that he knows that I am the one he's supposed to be with. I do not know. I do not know why me, why my family, what he sees in me.
Well, you're a beautiful, kind, accomplished, excellent sword fighter, well-mannered, all the good qualities. He has good taste, but also he's a terrible man, so...
If you remind him of someone, why can't he just find that person?
Does not know.
Probably dead.
Or
Next wife.
he's a terrible man and someone else has left him.
Maybe.
I mean, he has wives. The three undead women who follow him, they are... You saw one of them at my father's graveside. They are present in this land. We know them. They are...
It's one of the oldest tales in the books. He wants something he cannot have.
It has not stopped him from trying, and he certainly is becoming more forward in recent months, and, well, recent days especially. It seemed as if he had stopped after the death of my father, but obviously, well, you saw the letter he sent with his minion to my father's burial. But that is how they all read. My love, my darling, my one true love. You belong with me, and I hope one day we will be together, and I am looking forward to the day that we will be together, and on and on and on, and
It's weird though. It seems like even though couldn't he just take you?
suppose. But he has not yet. He seems very passionate about me coming to him on my own terms.
I wish I could sit down and have a conversation with him where he explains how he thinks that attacking your home will somehow make him an attractive prospect for you.
Well, after this bridge, his place is going to be up on the hill, according to the map. We just wanted to stop by, do a quick
No.
house call, deliver
No.
some goods.
Lucky first. Valiant thought, Zoot.
I don't think you could reason with him even if you wanted to, Lady Isadora.
Oh,
Be like-
no. I agree.
And I think trying to understand something like this devil would be almost a waste of your time.
Interesting. You may be right. But it would make quite a delicious novel.
Oh, absolutely.
Irina
Without
just sort of
question.
laughs.
Tyler, can I look around? I want to think back to my directions that I was given by Giovanni.
Mhm.
Like, am I going in the right direction of that place where I would meet the dark elf? It was on the way, right?
You've got the map, and he mentioned south of Valaki.
Okay.
The Vistani camp south of Valaki was what Giovanni sort of filled in from the description, the sort of vague description that Ava had given you. So looking at the map, you would see that there's either you're going to sort of come upon this on the way, or it's to the southwest.
It's good.
So
Okay.
basically, as
Got
you walk, you have taken the low road, if that makes sense. So while the main
Morally the high road, logistically the low road.
yes, the old Valich road sort of split. You all took the footpath that led you to the encampment that you would stay at over the night, and that footpath continues along the bank of the pool, meanders along the river, and actually crosses the river at a low point behind the falls, and then climbs back up through the mountains and rejoins the road on the other side. So as you continue to walk through the road, The woods begin to encroach more and more as you walk. The tree cover grows denser. The foul mists that pervade the land seem to hug you even closer, keeping you from straying too far into the woods on either side of the road.
Does the sun actually rise here? Like, is it daytime?
It is perpetually overcast,
Right.
as your experience up until now has shown you.
At
if
night,
it's
do
not
we-
night, where it's literally darkness, it is overcast.
At night, do we see the moon and the stars, or are they very hidden?
No.
God, this is the worst place in the world. I love.
Will the four of you roll a perception check for me?
Yeah. Okay.
5.
7.
24.
Kel's perception check.
16.
Sisters, you sort of hear ahead of you creaking of wheels, some footfalls on the path.
Heather, I don't know how I made that circle appear. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to delete it.
I'll get it. Okay.
I don't know how I did that. I'm so bad at Foundry.
And you see two men on the path ahead of you, sort of making their way down the road towards
I
you.
say instantly, as soon as I see him, surround her. We have company.
I'm just going to is that like a bush in front of us?
They're tree cover. It's tree cover. So you've got sort of a
Okay.
cliff to your right, a little sort of high ground embankment with some vines growing on it, and then the rest is trees.
I step in front of her, by the way.
I'm just gonna reach out a hand and cast invisibility on her.
Oh, lit. I'll
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also have stepped up with Zoot. I have my parasol ready. But I'll just kind of call out, hello. We are simple travelers. We mean no harm.
You see them sort of slow up for a bit. They kind of look puzzled. One of them reaches towards his waist for a moment, but then kind of looks a little bit closer and looks at the group. Looks at you, turns, and you hear him sort of mutter something to the other one. And they nod and they keep walking towards you.
I would appreciate an answer as to, I guess I didn't ask the question. Do you mean any harm, friends?
Hello, no, we are simply out here hunting. What are you doing? And their eyes are locked on Zoot.
We are traveling to Vlaki. I am Lady Isadora Mariana Coletta Louise de Carlisle. It's a pleasure to meet you. This is my bodyguard, my maidservant, and my mechanic. They are escorting me to the city to hopefully find new, preferable lodgings.
It is not often we see such a creature in these parts.
You would not believe what I have to pay him to keep him around.
And they kind of look at one another and kind of puzzled and look back at you. Have you strayed much off the road, or have you stayed close?
Oh no. Of course not. I dare not get my boots muddy in the woods. Where I really lost the thread on this one. We're staying as close to the path as possible.
Yes, good. We are out hunting wolves, and they are particularly deadly and tend to
We
stay.
killed several. Back that way. If you travel a few hours, you'll find several corpses. You're welcome to loot them. We took what we had time to. 2 giant ones, 3 or 4 smaller ones. They're all yours.
And they just kind of look at each other, just laugh, they sort of belly laughing. You, that one I could see, but you, okay.
Well, when I say we, of course I mean him. I don't dirty my hands with such things.
That makes more sense. It looks sort of like a nod to each other.
I hate myself.
Well,
Out of character. I hate everything about this.
Well, safe travel. Velaki is another day, maybe half a day further, depending on how fast you are moving.
We didn't catch your names, travelers.
Well, that is. I am Zoldar Zoldarovich. This is Yevgeny. Yevgeny doesn't talk much.
Are you from Velaki?
Yes, we are from everywhere and nowhere, it seems at times, but we stay in Velaki often.
Any advice? Places we should go? People we should see? What's the nightlife like?
If you arrive soon, there will be a festival in 3 days. That is all
Excellent,
anybody
I love
is
a festival.
talking about.
What
Yes.
is the festival?
The Festival of the Blazing Sun. It is the latest of the Burgomaster's ideas.
I'm sorry, the who? What now?
Well, the Burgomaster.
The Burgomaster?
You've not heard this term before?
No. Is he the noble of the town?
Is he a chef of particular status?
Nobility.
Nobility,
The man
I
who
see, I
is
see.
in charge, who makes the laws, who
Young, attractive, single, any of those?
they sort of look at each other and just kind of he's old. What you are looking for, because he is old.
No,
Perfect.
thank you.
That means
And married.
What the?
Well, I would not go speaking like that once you reach the city. It is...
No, she will watch her tongue. And I glare at her. But I glare at her and then I give her a wink.
Why are you guys hunting wolves?
Well, the festival last week was all. The villagers came out and decided to do a giant wolf hunt and parade wolf heads all around the village. And
Sue, do you have our leg? Could we show off our leg?
Yeah, while they were having that conversation, Tyler, can I subtly reach behind me and just feel to make sure she's still there?
yeah, make
Or even step backwards. I just want to make sure she hasn't run off, because none of us can see her.
Well, are
That's a good
you
point.
reaching or are you stepping?
I will step backwards, because I'm still being a bodyguard. I wouldn't walk away from Lady Isadora.
Okay.
I'll take one step backwards and see if I bump into anyone.
Okay. You just hear.
I'll step forward. Yeah, I have that wolf leg still. Here. I pull out a giant, very roughly carved off
Dire
like
wolf leg.
It's like mauled off dire wolf leg and wave it around a little bit.
Oh, that is well. I can see that you certainly know your way around the woods here. Well, the hunting last week upset many of the pack leaders. They have gotten restless and angry and have been coming closer and closer to the village, trying to avenge many of their comrades' deaths. It is unfortunate that.
Avenge?
Well-
Aren't they just dogs?
Perhaps where you come from, the wolves are just dogs, but here they understand that they. Well, it is. I do not expect someone like you to understand. He points to you, Willa, and says, but those of us who
Well,
who live
unfair.
in the woods and make a living with these animals understand that they recognize when one of their own has fallen, and they will do whatever they can to keep their pack together.
They're smart, but they're not strong. I wave the leg around a little more.
Well, maybe not compared to you, my friend, but yes.
I put the leg away. I don't like flaunting it.
You don't like flaunting it. You're over the dick measuring content.
Well, we wish you luck on your journey. Again, stick to the road, and we will. Perhaps we will see you in Valaki. We stay at the Blue Water Inn, so find us there if you are interested. Perhaps we can share a drink, and you can tell us about how you slay those 6 wolves that you took care of.
I would like that very much. I hope we find you again in the city.
And they just sort of nod, wander down the path. Then,
Arena, are you still there?
yes, I'm here.
Do you know them?
No, I have not met them.
Okay.
Can I stop this?
I don't know if I can make you. I've only done this a few times.
I think she has to hit somebody to get it to end.
You can slap me if you'd like. Slapping is a very important.
Journal and kind of page through it.
Feel free to slap me. It's a very important skill for a lady. You're welcome to practice. I had slapping lessons, of course.
It's a concentration spell, Willa, so you can just stop concentrating on it if you want to.
Oh, okay. Great.
Or she could just hit ladies
Or
in the
not, or someone could step on her
I'm just gonna
and
think
give and
that she's not invisible
all
anymore.
right. You drop concentration on the spell.
Appreciate it.
Irina sort of pops back into view, and you can see that she's kneeling down and just holding a hand, sort of clutching her foot and just massaging the top of her boot. She goes, I'll be okay. It's not the problem. Big feet, huh? And she just sort of looks up at you, Zoot. Chuckles.
No, yours are quite small.
Ah, yes, you are right. Can we please, these woods, they make me uncomfortable. Can we please?
Yep.
Tyler, do we still have the blue-tipped feathered ravens on our tail?
The 4 of you can make a perception check, or Winnie, since you asked, you can make a perception check with advantage.
It's a 19.
Once the tree cover got thicker, it became harder to sort of spot and recognize individual birds. You don't see them sort of circling overhead as you did when you were walking along the side of the pool with less trees in the area or under near the waterfall. But since you've come out on the other side into these thicker woods, you don't see them. And you continue forward, and the fog just continues to spill out of the forest and choke the road behind you. And up ahead, jutting from either side of the road, you see a familiar set of high stone buttresses looming gray in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework with very similar styling and craftsmanship to those that you pass on your way into the village of Valaki the first time. Sort of misty, cold dew clings to the rusted bars. And two statues, headless, flank the gate, their heads now lying down among the weeds at their feet. As you approach, the gates just open. With sort of a rusty creak, they swing towards you.
Tyler,
Yes.
if I may, and if the party lets me, can I try to reattach the heads to the statues?
I would recommend we don't do that. I don't think we want to cause any unnecessary attention on our
Like,
arrival.
it's an easy fix. Like,
No, at least not until Irina is safely seen off. Once we've deposited her, you're welcome to do whatever you like.
Winnie, if you want to, you can go ahead and make a strength check to try to lift one of the heads.
no, I will follow the rules we set in.
I will say these are large gates. The statues are in proportion. The heads are probably a good 5 to 6 feet wide in diameter.
Okay.
So whether or not you would be able to lift one,
Okay.
just know that as you sort of
Okay.
pass
All right.
in
All right.
and through the gates. And as you pass through the last of you, who is in the back, by the way?
Probably the sisters. It seemed like Zoot and I were.
Willow was like, nope, not me.
It's probably me. I'm probably dragging my feet.
Oh, good. Put the one that has a tendency to wander off at the back of the group.
No,
Smart,
my hand
smart.
Is on her. Can I touch you? I'm gonna hold you. We are holding
You
hands.
get her one of those leashes that they have at Disney.
Fuck that! I hate those leashes.
It looks like a book bag.
Yes. Like a little monkey.
Monkey.
All right, Winnie, that's going to be one of your artificer infusions. It'll just be a backpack leash that you have to
I
wear.
refuse to have that be one of my infusions. If you want to give me that for free, Tyler, we'll talk. But I'm not wasting an infusion on that insipid device.
Just give me a rope.
Does this big gate resemble the gate that we see on the map? Right after the bridge, there's a second bridge, and
Hold,
then
please.
there's a gate that's sort of opposite Castle Ravenloft.
Hold, please. All right, the map is on one of my other pages.
Oh, we're on the wrong map. Ah,
No,
that
no.
will tell me.
It's yes.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll look before I cross through the gate. I'll just look at the others, and I'll look up opposite onto the hill where obviously that path is leading up to the castle, and I'll just say, "This is the last chance to become besties with the master of the land. We can take her this way home, or we can take her that way to her other home."
Do you just say that in earshot of her?
And I was gonna say, and Irina immediately, please do not.
I put out a hand on her arm and I go, "You will have to kill me if you would like to do that.
Okay, we're decided.
You can kill me. We're not decided. I'm just stating my personal position."
I'm a watcher, not a chooser.
But you can do both. You can watch and choose it. I don't
Let's just not
support you
let's not
choosing
waiter here. I feel like we should just go.
crazy
I don't.
man, but
We should just go. We're not Arena. We're not going to take you to the vampire man.
Okay, thank you. I'm not Not sure why. Well, thank you.
I wonder how Strahd goes if someone does make that decision. I'm gonna Google once this campaign is over. What happens if you give Irina to Strahd?
You give the most powerful person in the land exactly what they want, I'm sure that shit would be real good for you. Is all
Yeah,
I'm gonna
campaign ends very quickly.
say.
I'm sure he has all the rich bachelor connections.
You know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but there are some things that are more important than marriage. Wow, that
I
made me want to
record
throw
this.
up.
I use my artificer tinkering and have this recorded because it can record a message. So I just record this in one of the items in my bag, and I will play it every now and again.
Oh my god. Must
No.
you torture me so? First the trousers, then this
They're
sacrilegious
very
statement.
becoming of you. Don't you
I
think?
appreciate that you think so, but I feel like a troll. And also a commoner.
I just mumble under my breath and the shoe fits.
I'm gonna look to Zoot and just say, can we keep going?
Irina just sort of pipes up and says, yes, I would appreciate that, thank you. The quicker we get to Vallaki, the quicker that the four of you can...
I've never had a bratty younger sister. I've always been the bratty younger sister, and now I see why my siblings picked on me so. It's very unpleasant. And then I'll head off.
So the road here transitions as you pass through these crossroads and through the gates, leaving the road to Castle Ravenloft behind you, heading down the road towards Vallaki. You've passed through the mountain range, and what was once this sort of winding, meandering path through the woods and mountains is now a more of a trail, less a well-worn road. And you begin to descend into this fog-filled valley. And you see at the base of it a large village, quite a ways off, but probably within a day you would be able to make it. It's a walled town. Past beyond lie the shores of a lake, sort of shrouded in trees. A branch in the road leads west to a promontory, atop which is perched a dilapidated stone windmill. Its warped wooden vanes are stripped bare, but a soft, curling stream of smoke from a crooked pipe chimney gives it a homely, comfortable appearance.
Looks like a setting for a novel. I love it. Let's continue. Irina, quick question. Are you welcome here? Do you need to be disguised as we enter this town? Do they know your face? Are you all right to enter? And where are we taking you? Do you have contacts? Where is the... We're almost at the city. What's next when we reach the gate?
Well, it is, I do not know personally anybody in Vallaki, but the fact that I am the burgomaster of Barovia's daughter, well, now sister, I am sure that I will be welcome, as a fellow member of Barovian nobility.
Excellent.
Someone
Wonderful.
here will be able to welcome us. I do know that the church in this town, St. Andros, it is apparently a much holier place than our Barovian village chapel. And that
Do
is
they
why,
worship the same god?
well, everyone in the valley worships the Morning Lord, and this is, I'm sure, the same. But all I know is that when my brother was talking about Valaki, one of the things he mentioned was the fact that there is sacred land there, and every story, everything that we've ever been told when we were children, the holier the land, the more difficult it is for a vampire like the devil to be there.
After what we saw back at church, I'm never going to one again.
I must admit, I'm very open to most gods, but sunlight, morning, dawn, all of that does not really fit into my practice particularly well. But as long as it protects you, that is the important thing.
What protects her is us.
Well, I will say the sunlight and dawn don't really happen in Barovia anyway, so why anyone worships the Morning Lord here, I cannot quite understand, but it is...
Maybe they're hopeful.
perhaps it is...
If they work with God, maybe they'll appear.
Yes, Willa, perhaps it is centered on hope, not...
I actually have a question, Tyler.
Yes.
I've been saying a lot of prayers to Corellin, who's, twilight, nighttime beauty, the god, the stars. Have I ever gotten, since I've been here, have I ever gotten any sense of anyone listening, of any reception? I normally, occasionally feel warmth or the sense of someone watching, whether or not that's real or not. Do I ever feel any of that here? Or do I feel when I pray? What do I feel?
Roll me a religion check.
This is the first. I always play very aggressively non-religious characters in D&D. It's very weird for me to be playing a religious character. But I chose the horny god, so the apple only falls
Horny
so far.
nighttime god. Yep.
16 plus religion is -1. LMAO. I'm bad at religion, but that's a 15.
You're a cleric with a -1 to religion.
I'm not a smart cleric. Religion is not wisdom, it's intelligence,
true,
and I'm
it
not
is.
a smart cleric.
You're right.
That's hilarious.
We're gonna die.
I'll say 15. You don't feel the same, whatever it is you feel. It's certainly not the same. And there are times when you pray or you reach out for some sort of divine connection, that something answers you. You're not sure if it's Corellin.
I don't like that! No, thank you! I don't like that one bit! Thank you for this information, Tyler. This is very upsetting to me.
Tyler,
I don't like anything I just
It's just different. It's not bad, it's not good, it's new and different.
Okay.
That's what you feel.
Okay.
Yeah, Winnie.
You said there was a windmill house right near the right near us.
Yeah, the windmill sort of branches off to the west. There's a windmill. It seems like smoke's sort of curling out of it.
Dream pies!
I would love to find some. Do you know where they are?
At the windmill!
Let's go to the windmill and I'm off. I'm going to the windmill. I don't even look around. I don't care where anyone else is. We're going to the windmill right
I whispered
now.
to Zoot, do not let them get any more pie, Zoot.
I'm not, so Tyler, I'm not addicted anymore.
No, you passed
Okay,
your con
I'm not
save. You are.
All right. I'm
You're
not
coming
addicted
down.
anymore.
You are
Okay.
detoxing.
Hey, we should think this through. We have to get her there before dark. We can come back on the way, get some pie. That'll be our reward for a job well done.
Okay, we'll come back for pie.
We'll come back for
I
pie.
have several things on my shopping list.
Yeah,
Tyler,
it's
if we get
fine.
close to it, can I smell? I feel like I would be able to smell if baked goods were being made at this establishment, especially ones of some magical infusions.
Yeah. So As you walk down the path will ultimately lead you to a point where you could continue towards the village or sort of turn quickly to the west, the southwest, and go to the mill. And you approach it, and on the path in front of you is an older woman. She holds a small bag over her shoulder, and she slowly makes her way sort of towards you, coming, it seems, from the village to the north, and is slowly sort of making her way up that path as if she's heading towards the windmill. You make a perception check, Winnie.
That's a 15.
Yeah, the smell is faint, but it's definitely sweet. As if there's a bakery, excuse me, some sort of baked goods.
At this mill? Or in the bag that the lady has?
You're unsure which sort of direction it's coming from, but it's in the air. It's in the way it's in the ether, I would say.
Can I think my magical tinkering can allow for smells, right?
Mm-hmm. I believe you can put a smell on an object.
Okay. Okay.
I roll.
I'm not gonna.
For myself, I'm not chasing after the smell. I'm calm because Will said we could go later.
So what smell are you infusing something with the smell? Or are you?
No, I just wanted. I was just talking out loud.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold on to it for now.
So you make your way up the path, and you see the windmill a bit clearer. It's sort of leaning forward. It's clearly old, and dirt-covered windows, gray brick walls. An old wooden platform sort of encircles the top. And there's a
And
doorway
this isn't the same lady as we saw the first time we entered Barovia.
She's still about probably 25, 30 yards ahead of you, so make a perception check.
16? Yeah, 16.
She is not. She looks a bit younger, is moving slowly, but certainly appears younger in the face than Granny, who you met in Barovia.
Okay.
Right, so we'll come back here after we deliver the Mothraki.
Yes.
Correct.
Mothraki.
What does that mean, dude?
Forget about it.
And so you get up to the path with her, and you can see now you're sort of, the woods are surrounding you. You see the windmill sort of rising above you. It's smoke curling out of the top.
Gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
All four of you make a perception check for me.
Sorry, Tyler, I'm putting another circle down. I don't know how I did it.
I got it, don't worry.
Oh, I deleted it this time. I did
did
it.
Good.
23.
17.
17.
20.
Twinsies.
You see a cluster of ravens circling above the top of the windmill, and one of them is sort of perched on one of the unmoving vanes, sort of squawking loudly.
Wait, the raven. So maybe they're not mad at us anymore.
I hope not. Let's
I
not
believe
kill it.
you, Willa, I'm not mad at you.
Put your toot away. They want us to do something. They seem to be signaling for us to go there. So, should we listen to them?
I think we should get Arena to the village.
What if they know something that we don't? What if they saw something? They fly. What if they saw something ahead and this is like somewhere to stay to keep her safe?
We're coming back.
Bird lessons? Did you take talk to birds as a class? I'm a bit confused. That's why we said we would come back.
They said that they're a good omen.
I think we
right,
should stay as
Arena?
well. I think we should check them out. It smells lovely. I am Team Willa on this one.
Think, Arena. You said that they're a good thing, right?
Typically, ravens are a sign of good luck.
Yes, not come to my vicinity.
Do you think they're trying to tell us something? Do they try and communicate with you?
Like we had to sleep in the sarcophagus.
Yeah, they're telling us we've almost arrived at our destination. All of us unharmed and nearly there. So we don't want to risk anything else, do we?
Willa, make an insight check.
Okay. 17?
Yeah, you get the sense that the ravens overhead, not so much. They're simply kind of there. The one that's sitting on the vane above the doorway, squawking, it's given off a stay the fuck away vibe. It is angry and loudly. You're still, and you're probably a good 20-30 yards away still, and you can sense it's not happy about this. Doesn't seem to be happy about this place.
So why is it hanging out there if it doesn't like it? Shit. Okay. I'm just gonna communicate that. I guess I'm gonna say that the raven doesn't like this place.
Okay,
So I guess we can keep going. Maybe we shouldn't stop at all.
whatever you say. As long as we come back.
Well, I don't know if we should come back. They seem
If the
angry
pies
about it.
are here, I would like to come back.
Okay.
We'll come back.
Are you?
Then we
And
can go on.
you're sort of continuing down the road at this point, yes?
Yes.
I'm gonna look back behind me and look at that raven as we're walking away.
So as you sort of come parallel with it, the old woman kind of stops and slings the bag over her shoulder and sort of drops it onto the ground and calls out to you. Are you coming to see us in the mill? We weren't expecting
No.
visitors.
No, we're not.
We were on our way to Valaki.
Oh, well, we do have delicious pies inside if you find your way,
Don't
your way
you?
back here. I can go in quickly. It seems as if my sister has just put some in the oven. I will.
There are some in the oven. You could bring them out very quickly.
I will have to go out and see how far along they are, but I can. I can go. And she's.
There's a story about woods and people and old ladies enticing them with sweets and candies and pies.
I know.
Lady Isadora.
I know, Winter. But that
And you know what
pie-
happens to them in the end?
You didn't eat the pie.
Because I knew it was.
Okay, is that old lady still there?
Give me. Oh, she's sort of stopped in your path and is talking to you. What are all of your passive perceptions?
13.
13.
Oh, sorry, 15.
13.
11.
15.
Yeah, so you all notice that while she's sort of talking to you and gesturing wildly at the
This is a
windmill,
trap.
she is trying very hard to keep herself in between you and the bag that she had over her shoulder. She's sort of shuffling her feet in front of it, sort of kicking it back behind her.
Ew, what is in it?
This is a bad. Oh wait, there's another movie, right? About excuse me, a book about
Okay, hey,
people who
Winnie,
ate pies.
Winnie, let's not talk about this in front of the lady that sells pies. That's rude.
It could be made out of people.
So don't say that in front of the lady that makes the people pies.
Winnie, roll a deception check for me.
Shit. Oh no. Oh no. That's a 3?
Oh no!
So,
Shoot.
the second that you utter the words made out of people, her
Yep.
eyes sort of snap to you. And she just starts to shake a little. And you can feel her eyes sort of lasering into you.
What's in the
I'm
bag,
Are
lady?
we accident cannibals?
Can I guess insight? Like, is she like, does she look?
What you got in the bag
We
there?
noticed that she's trying. Yeah, we noticed that she's trying to keep the bag away from us.
Your passive perception has made that
Okay.
abundantly clear. She did not roll great in terms of her hiding it.
Dude, I don't like this.
So I'm gonna turn towards her and I'm gonna just see that she's glaring at my sister. And I'm just gonna be like, they're not people pies, right?
And as she
Yup, they were!
as she stares at you, Winnie, you see the sides
Oh,
of her
no.
face
Oh
start
no.
to shimmer.
Oh no. Oh no. Zoot! Assume formation! Immediately!
And what was once a sort of kindly old
I didn't believe that, Driz, for a second.
middle-aged woman
Yup!
spins and lets out this sort of gasping, screeching, grating noise.
Oh no! What is that?
Do I know what creature this is?
Grabs the bag that's behind it, turns to the the 5 of you, lifts the bag up, and now you can see very clearly that something inside that bag is trying desperately to get out of it. And she just disappears.
Oh, good. Okay.
All right, not our problem.
Works for me.
Okay, but guys, I still want the pies. Do we think Granny's pie? I'm sorry. Do we think Granny's pies were also made of people?
I don't think that's a granny.
Oh, right. But the Granny we met, were her pies also made out of people, or were her pies all
She
right?
said something about her. She said something about her sister. I think we might have eaten people.
We think
I
I
think that might have
can
been people
eat
Yeah,
pies.
there's
Granny's
definitely
pies. We
people
think
pie.
Granny's pies were.
I think I ate
We didn't
people.
get meat, if that helps at all. We got the maple pie. I don't know that that's helpful, but
Maybe maple is maybe the blood.
I wish you
there-
had not
Tyler?
said that.
Is there
Lucky.
any evidence of where this person might have blinked to?
I mean, she was heading towards the windmill. You're assuming
Yeah.
that this creature sort of grabbed the wriggling bag and made a
We
quick
have to.
move.
We have to get in there. They could be in there with the person, and they could kill him.
Arena, we have to get her to the village.
Yeah,
I really-
Irina, would you be okay with putting your life above someone else's who we clearly saw was in danger? Or would you want us to go in there and make sure that they're not in there, that we can save them?
Irina's just sort of like stammering and looking from Winnie to Willa to Zoot I don't know. I don't know what that thing was. I've never seen something like that in all of my horrible experiences. Nothing like that has ever shown its face.
We all saw the bag, right?
Yes.
With an unwilling subject inside, about to probably be murdered, right?
Was it? I'm sorry. Was it a human-sized bag? I assumed it was a small bag with cut up lid.
Me too.
That's worse if it's a small bag. That means it's a child.
Make a perception check, Isadora.
I assumed if it was a small bag, they're already dead and we can't do anything about it.
It was moving.
Oh no, that's not good. That's a 10.
Even with a 10, you're
Yeah.
able to. It wasn't obviously something was moving inside of it. Was not large enough for an adult-sized
Oh
human
no!
That was a
I
child.
I
no!
grab Irina's hand and I start walking towards Valeki.
That's fine by me. She vanished, right?
She probably went into the windmill.
I'm going
though.
into the mill. I'm walking up to the mill. I'm letting Zoot go his way with Irina, but I'm going up to the mill.
Good, Zoot. Split the party. Be that person. Even though that was
He's
your
not
addition to
splitting
the rule.
party. I'm gonna go stand by Zoot. He's not. We're half. Arena, you make the decision. Do we stay or do we go?
I'm sorry, I'm not listening to
child.
Irina. I'm going to go save the child
It's
who's
a
in the mill about to
child.
be turned into pie. Goodbye. I will see you in the city. No hard feelings.
Stop doing side quests. We got a main quest we gotta be on, and we're gonna go do it.
I'm going into the mill. I'm not stopping walking unless
I'm
somebody is physically
actually, this is the
stopping me.
first time I'm backing Lady Isadora. I'm going
Yes.
with her
Okay.
into the mill.
Okay, thank you.
So 2 of you are going to the mill.
Willa, if
3
this
of
is the
you
line you
aren't.
wish to draw, fine. But I'm gonna go be a positive influence, like you always said I should be. So if you want to go, that's fine. But I'm gonna go try to be the person you want me to be, which is good and honest and
Better
and
than me.
yes,
want
but
you to
you
be better
have
than
this
me.
chance to be better too. So I'm
Yeah, we're gonna go tell the authorities. So you guys
Yes.
have fun.
We will.
And then when all of the actual competent people show up, you can thank us
We're not
later.
equipped to deal with orphanage.
So
and
Winnie and Isadora are.
We're gone.
We're
gone.
I'm not
We're
gonna
in
go
the-
yet. I'm just standing there. I don't know what to do.
The 2 of you make your way.
I'm
bursting
standing behind
open-
Lady Isadora, by the
Yeah, that's
way.
fair. I will get aggressively in front of
I am very squishy, yes.
Bursting open the front door, and you see the old woman standing next to a large brick oven that takes up most of one side of the room. The oven emits a warmth, and you smell something sweet baking inside. Surrounding the oven, some shelves with condiments and ingredients, and you see a few bins and bags full of what you assume are discarded pieces of old meat and animal parts and bones and things throughout the floor. But the large gear mechanism sort of shuts down in the center of the room and commands the middle of the floor. And there's
As
a
we
barrel
burst
of a
in-
dark black liquid that's sort of sitting next to the oven on the left side.
I'm going to touch myself to give myself vigilant blessing. And I'm just immediately going to demand, is there a person in that oven?
And she sort of wheels around and
Wait.
confused, like has this look. I'm sorry, who, what are you doing? Who are you?
Is there a person in that oven?
Where is the bag you were walking outside with?
No. You must have me mistaken with someone else. I don't quite know what you're.
An insight checking this so
I would
freaking
also
hard,
like to insight
Tyler.
to see if there's a person
Give
in that
me
oven.
an insight check.
God, fuck, I need this roll. Oh, please roll
Yes!
well, Kels.
Yes, I rolled well. Oh my gosh.
Good, I did not.
That's
I
a
got
dirty 20. That's a dirty 20.
damn. Mine is like a 7. I don't know.
I got a 19.
Hard to read.
Damn it.
I'm gonna take a few steps forward unless she stops me and try to open the oven and look inside.
Oh,
Back away from the oven, old lady.
please, it's just pies. And she sort of gestures towards it, and it's open. You can see clearly inside of it, Isadora, when you walk up to it. There you see sort of a cluster on this sort of stone center, surrounded by sort of embers and burning logs. You see a dozen or so round eyes just in an array.
We can't kill a harmless old woman, but also
We don't know if it's a harmless
we
old
don't know
woman.
if it's a fucking harmless old woman. Oh my god. Fuck,
think you should kill her.
Did not take. Did I take? I don't think
You're
I
not
took Zone
there?
of Truth. Let me see. Fuck.
That's why I'm not using the voice changer. This is just James from the Abyss saying killer.
Black
Okay,
black
I'm going
hole
to.
void
I hate
James.
that I'm wasting a spell slot on this.
Come
but
back,
I'm gonna
James,
go
so we
ahead
can
and
watch your
cast,
reactions.
See invisibility on myself.
Okay.
I hate that I'm wasting a spell slot on it, but no one's in the room aside from her.
No one's in the room aside from her.
Is this the only room?
Make a perception check, both of you, or one of you with advantage if you want.
Oh my god. Oh no, that's
19.
good. Never mind. Dirty 20.
Yeah, you can both, you sort of see there's a staircase that leads up one side, so it does go higher. And as you sort of have been, you sort of ran in here in a huff and sort of making demands and yelling at this little old woman who's standing beside her oven. Now that you've sort of stopped doing so, you sort of hear rustling and sort of footfalls on the floorboards above your heads.
I'm going up the stairs.
I'm,
Again, unless the
I'm
old woman is
gonna
stopping me.
pull out my short sword and hold it and stay down here. Cover. If you move, do not move. A single foot forward.
I hope that. Okay. My sister does not like to be disturbed. She's working on. Ophalia, we have visitors. She's sort of yelling up the stairs, and you, Isadora, as you sort of race up to the top of the stairs, you see a. Sorry, no. Let me put you in. You see. Oops. Sorry, I pulled everybody. A single old woman, sort of.
I'm gonna die alone in this fucking windmill, and I'm gonna be so mad about it.
And she's sweeping up the floor, and what you can see around you is, at the center of the room, there are sort of fragments of bones and just a pile of dust. It looks as if they're sort of. Make a perception check for me. Actually, make an intelligence check for me.
Fuck off, Tyler. Fuck off.
This is about. Can you sort of suss out what's happening?
No, I absolutely fucking can't. That's my second nat 1 of the night. Fuck me.
You see.
Fuck me.
You see.
Can I give her inspiration for the?
I don't know that it's gonna matter. The best
Don't
that
we
will
have
get me is like a
inspiration from
6.
You can give her advantage on one roll a day.
Yeah, this will be your roll.
You want that to be this roll? Okay.
Yes.
This is an intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit better, not much. That's a 13.
I'll spend my group
Nope.
assistance.
All she needed was a 10.
Okay, I won't.
You see fragments of bone, gears for a mill, and collection basins around and underneath the gears collecting dusted bone.
And I'm guessing I don't have any concept of if it's human bone or not. And is this the same woman from outside, or is this a different woman?
This is you can certainly tell that this is a different woman. Make a perception check.
Look for the bag.
13 again.
It's unclear whether they are human or not.
All right, I'm just going to ask her then. I'm going to say, hello, sorry to burst in. Are you killing humans for your pies?
And she just sort of looks at you and mouth agape. Bella? Bella, what's going on?
What's going on is we are making sure you are not killing people, and if you are not, I am so sorry for barging in and frightening you like this. We just met another old lady who is actually a demon who may have had a child in a bag. So
You look
please
exactly
forgive
like
us.
a sister.
We are making sure that you are not secretly killing people.
Bella, you... And this next phrase is sort of guttural, and she says, you told me you took care of them! And she transitions into a very similar-looking creature to the one you saw out on the path.
Oh my fucking god, this is so bad. Okay. Can I cast Mage Armor really quickly as a reaction? Do I have time to do that? If I don't, that's okay, Tyler,
I need
but I figure...
Isadora and Winnie to roll initiative.
Okay. Fucking hell! I cannot believe I gave myself initiative and rolled the same thing fucking twice. Tragic. Fucking tragic. It's been a nice game, y'all.
What'd you get now?
That's a 17 for
11.
me.
Didn't think I was gonna need these NPC sheets tonight, but...
Oh my god. Tyler, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna run in peace so fast. I'll be right back.
Go. Actually, it's 9. Why don't we...
Take a bio break.
An intermission?
Let's take a bio break before this.
Oh my! We see the death of Winnie, the most unpaired duo, Winnie and Lady Isadora.
We've got Lady Isadora and Winnie inside a windmill with... Corellin knows what these are. And we've got a Willa and a Zoot and an Irina outside somewhere on their way to Valaki.
Ready
So
for a new
she's safe.
character, Kels?
You're
Because
welcome.
I'm not.
stick with us, quick audience.
And
We'll
I
be
really
back.
like Winnie.
We'll be back at 9:05. We will see you shortly.
Fuck!
And we're back. So, we left.
Oh, I hate this.
Winnie and Isadora, the two of you have rolled initiative. You are in the on separate floors.
Two different
so
battle maps. I'm so sorry.
we
Tyler.
will start with
Bardic inspiration, please.
Winnie. We'll start with you because you rolled
17.
a 17. Just give me 1 second to get there.
Jesus. I know. I'm so squishy.
Run
Oh
to
boy.
me. Let's at least get on the same floor. It'll be better 2v2 than 1v1. Get to me if you can.
Yeah. Yep. I should have used
All
that
right.
bio break to look at my options.
So Kelsey, you're actually up first. This creature rolled low, so you have heard the sort of scream from upstairs, and as the creature from upstairs screamed, the older woman in front of you that you had your short sword sort of pulled and targeted at, became sort of, her face shimmered as it did before, and she just turned in a flash of light and turned back into this creature that you saw back on the road. What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna be smart and run upstairs to Lady Isadora if I can. Will that be? Well, can I get to her in time in this turn?
Let's see. You can take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yes. So you are able to get to.
Thank God. Trauma bonding. We're gonna be friends after this.
I haven't.
If either of us survive.
Just to the top of the stairs.
Yes.
Let me pull you in.
Wonderful.
So that was your movement. What's your action?
Yes. Yes. Can I see upstairs now? Okay, great. I will I will use my bonus action to do magic stone, if I may.
Magic stone.
Or use magic stone in action, and then I can throw it as a bonus next turn.
So magic stone is your bonus
Right.
to imbue the stones, and then you can either use them as a projectile in your sling or use them with catapult.
Right. Okay, so I'll use my bonus action to do that. And I will use this turn to... If I wanted to... I have a crossbow. If I wanted to make one of the ammunitions with a fire, with fire, could I do that? Like take a turn, prep the crossbow, and light it, so that next turn I could fire it?
Yes, you could do that.
Okay, great. Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you are going to use this turn to prep your
Crossbow.
firing crossbow bolt.
Yes.
All right. You hear a sort of scream from the floor below you. And you turn just in time to see this creature not coming up the stairs at you, but rather sort of appearing through the floor directly in front of you.
Shit.
And she is going to cast Hold Person at 4th level.
They have fourth level stuff. Oh my god, we're so fucking dead. We're so fucking dead.
You
Oh
guys
my
fucked up. You guys fucked up.
Did we fuck up, or did the two who ignored the child in danger and ran off fuck up?
They did not. They followed their character choices. And this is gonna fuck up Willa, so she's gonna have to live with it.
So I need
I rolled a die, dude.
I need both of you to make wisdom saving throws. Isadora, yours are at disadvantage because you're addicted.
Oh, that one was good. Let's see if the second one is good. Less good. Way less good. That's a goddamn shame.
So that's a 16 for me.
That's a 14 for me. My wisdom saving throw again is good.
You both succeed.
Oh my god!
So you
Oh my god!
you sort of feel this force attempt to sort of twist around you and grab you and stick you in place. And as you feel it start to press you and your feet into the floor, you're both able to sort of shrug it off and shake it off. It is the other one's turn. It's going to sort of, seeing the way that you were able to shrug that off. This one's going to make a... Yeah, I need you both to make wisdom saving throws one more time.
It's okay.
Okay, that's a 19.
Yeah, that was much better. That was an 18.
All right, you both sort of shrug it off.
Oh my god.
Again, this time you sort of feel something try to, this sort of dark force attempt to enter your mind and sort of sap you of your strength and your will. But again, you're able to just kind of shake your heads and shake it off. Lady Isadora, it is your turn.
Can I use a bonus action to see if I can figure out what kind of creatures these are?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, that was a natural 20. My Arcana is probably not great because I think Arcana is intelligence. So it's either 23 or 19. Let me see, what is Arcana? Yeah, that's a 19.
A crit is a crit, no.
Not on ability
Not
checks.
on an ability check.
Oh, not on ability checks?
But
Yeah, it's only on attacks.
even with a 19, you, again, you've all studied, and you've been sort of attempting to learn and recognize as many of these types of creatures that sort of are able to span between planes. And you noticed, again, not only was she able to sort of blink out of sight and transport from one place to the other, but they were able to sort of seemingly apparate and float through solid structures. You recognize these as night hags.
Okay, what kind of creature is that? Is that undead?
That is a fiend.
Fiend? That's a fiend?
That is a fiend.
Okay, then for that I'm going to reach out and cast Protection Against Good and Evil on Winter. To give them disadvantage on attacks on attacking her. And what else does that do? Yeah, they have disadvantage on attacking her. She cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. And then I don't know, that's it, that's all I've got. I'm going to just move right here by a step.
That's technically flanking on the one.
Do we use flanking rules here, Tyler?
We do.
Great, then yeah, I'm gonna move right there, and that was my bonus action to figure out what it was, my action to give her protection against good and evil. That's it for me.
Okay. Winnie, it's you again.
Yeah, question. If I wanted to attack with a different weapon, can we allow the firebolt to be prepped now? So if a turn comes up where I wanted to use it, or do I have to use it immediately after I've lit it?
I'm gonna rule that you have to use it immediately.
Okay. So, can I don't know what the rules are in terms of like, because I maybe did this in the wrong order, but I have an alchemy jug, and it can be filled with oil.
Mm-hmm.
So what I wanted to do was throw the jug filled with oil and then set it ablaze with a fire from the crossbow.
Okay. Make a... Where are you going to try to throw this jug?
If I'm allowed to, I was going to aim it at this one. Just like right on the floor near it, maybe splash it. Just
Okay, give me a dexterity check to see if you can sort of throw the jug where you are trying to throw it.
Oh yeah, that's a 17.
Okay, So the jug sort of lands on the floor near. Oil starts to sort of spill out of it and cover and coat the floor around it. Roll an attack for me.
That's a nat 20.
All right. The flaming arrow sort of shoots out of your crossbow. The bolt sticks into the ground, and immediately the floor around you, the creatures, and Lady Isadora bursts into flames. Lady Isadora, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
No, that's all good. That's all good. I've got a good well, AC's not gonna matter here. Dex, so that was 9 plus. My Dex is a plus, I think. 11. I'm guessing that's not gonna save against you.
It is not. So you will take... Sorry. 5 points of fire damage.
Hey, that's okay,
Sorry.
Willa. I'm fine. I'm all good. No, please, do what you gotta. Please fuck him up.
I'm trying.
Here's the
I'm
deal.
not really built for damage.
I literally would rather die than survive this and have you die, because I cannot play an entire game with Willa if I came into a situation with you and I'm the one who makes it out. So kill me if it means you survive, please.
Yeah, if you walk out and not me,
Winnie, are you moving anywhere?
Do what you gotta do.
No, I will stay exactly here to give Isadora advantage if she wants to attack this one. Did the other one seem to take damage from the fire at all?
The one closest to you did not. The farther one in the room did take some damage. You could see her sort of rear back and sort of scream this disgusting, gross, grotesque scream.
Burns the entire mill down.
It is now the one closest to you. It is her turn.
Yep.
Its turn, I should say.
Yeah.
And it is going to...
Take a swipe at me.
Take a swipe at me. I guess I can bring you back up easier than I can bring myself back up. So
Yeah, that's what I was
never
gonna say.
mind.
Especially, and you gave me your oath thingy, so they have
Yeah.
disadvantage on attacks against me.
I can't decide whether to actually attack or try to keep buffing you. I'm torn on it.
Attack. I don't know if buffing me is gonna be the thing here, because again, I'm just an artificer.
Yeah, I need to keep you standing. I really need to keep you standing.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't have any bonus actions, so I either get to attack or help you. There's really...
I have a couple things up my sleeve, so we'll see
Okay.
where it goes. We'll see where this goes. That being said, it's only a couple.
Oh, I forgot I do have a couple potions. That's good.
We all have like one potion of greater healing.
Yeah.
I need you both to make a wisdom saving throw again.
Yeah, I know.
Winnie, you're at advantage.
Well, the first one was an 18 plus 2 is a dirty 20.
That's an 8.
All right.
It's a whole entire 8.
You feel this sort of power come over you again. Winnie, you're able to shake it off. Isadora, this time you feel it grip you even tighter, and all of your limbs and muscles tense, and you are paralyzed in place.
Can I speak or can I not speak?
The
Like, is this going to prevent me from doing... I assume this will prevent me from doing any hand spells. Will it prevent me from doing verbal spells as well?
Is it also too late for me to give her the group advantage since you've rolled the outcome? I don't know how that specific group assistance works.
Yeah, I would say do it before the roll.
Okay, sure. After the roll, before the outcome, or before the roll?
Before the roll.
Okay, before the roll. Okay.
Yeah, let's just make that a thing that we do it before the roll so that we can
So
rather than
it's-
you failed, let
so
me give you that.
Yeah.
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 So we should be smart about it before doing any very big rolls, we should ask
Yeah.
if the group wants to give assistance. Got it.
You cannot move or speak. You are
Okay,
incapacitated. You
Great.
automatically fail strength and
We love
dex
that.
saving throws. Any attack has advantage, and any attack that hits is an auto crit.
Oh my god.
So you
I have a
are.
bunch of
Auto
verbal
crit.
only spells, but absolutely no. I don't know if there are any somatic only spells. Woo!
Paralyzed.
Or mechanical, I don't know which is which. The one I need, I don't think I have. If there are any.
The other hag is going to look at you, Winnie, and she's going to sort of move and step out of the fire and circle around to the other side of the room. And she is going to reach her hand out towards you and just twist her wrist, and you see these sort of 3 bolts of energy fire out at you. You take 6 points of damage as her magic missile.
We love magic
Sort of
missile. By which I
just-
mean we fucking hate magic missile.
Winnie, it is your turn.
Okay, and those, do you have to roll to hit for magic missile, or like is
Nope,
it an
auto hit.
thing?
Oh, I
Okay.
might have something I can do. I might have something I can do if you skip my turn, Tyler.
Okay.
Let me check.
Winnie, you're up. You have a paralyzed Lady Isadora, but there is a hag in between you
I
and
haven't
her.
gone since Winnie went last time. I don't know where I'm supposed to be in the order,
It's
but I
Winnie.
have not gone.
Or I'm sorry, Nell. It's your turn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Um,
Winnie, creature, you.
All right, so it doesn't say for me that my channel divinity needs anything other than my holy symbol, which I'm wearing. Can I do that if I'm paralyzed or no? Either is fine. I'll totally respect your ruling.
It
doesn't
is.
say.
Let me look it up. It just says channel divine energy. Doesn't say anything about specifically it being verbal or somatic.
Lit that I'm gonna channel some divine energy.
Yeah.
And burst my twilight sphere out of me. To give not a lot, but it'll do something. It'll how many? I think it's 1d6 hit points. Where is it? I just lost it. I just had it open. D6 plus my cleric level, which is 3. Oh, lit! That's 9 temporary hit points. That doesn't.
Oh,
Yeah. Does that increase the max, or does that just fill up to full right now? I can't remember.
Temp.
I do
It
this
gives.
as my
I thought it grants temp HP.
It does.
oh,
Yeah, it's temporary
nice.
hit
So
points.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yeah. And you'll get that anytime you end a turn with me. You don't get to like keep stacking it, but if you lose HP,
No,
you can.
27 is the max that I have now. That it can keep being refilled as long as I'm in
Yeah.
your sphere.
Yeah.
Lovely.
All right, Winnie, it is your turn. Isadora cannot move.
That's it. That's
Yeah,
all I got until
That's
I'm no
fine.
longer
Do I still
paralyzed.
get the flanking advantage on this one?
Oh, I'm sorry. Nell, before we move on, make a wisdom saving throw. You have a chance to save against the
with
paralyzed.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Oh no, that was an 11. Never mind, not a nat 1. But that was a 16.
But with disadvantage, it was an 11.
No, I have a +5 to my wisdom saving throws.
Oh, you save. You are no longer
Yeah.
paralyzed. So you
I'm
sort
good
of
at wisdom saving throws.
sort
That's
of-
the one thing I can do.
shake out of the paralysis, and you are able to move on your next turn.
Great.
Winnie, you are up.
Awesome. I'm going to hurt this one. Actually, no. I'm going to use catapult with the magic stone on this one,
Okay.
if I may.
Dex save.
Yes.
That's a 12.
It does not save.
Okay. Roll me damage.
Okay. No, give me 1 second. I'm looking up how much damage, extra damage the magic stone does. I believe it's 1d6 plus my spell casting mod. Okay. that sound. Okay. So it's gonna be 3d8 plus a d6 plus 4 is the total, I think. With everything. So 8, a 5, and a 5. So that's 18 plus a d6, which is a 4. So that's 22 plus
Okay.
4 is 26.
6 points of damage. Nice. All right.
Now, I'm sorry, how did you just do 26 points of damage? I zoned out at
Catapult.
exactly the wrong moment.
Catapult plus a magic stone with it.
Jesus
Catapult, if they do not
Christ.
make a save, it's 3d8 bludgeoning, and the
My
magic stone is
God,
1d6
Winter.
plus my spell casting.
Holy shit.
Yep.
So I rolled, yeah.
Wow, way to go.
All right, you move and you
I
stay
can't
in
do it
put.
forever. I am staying put because I give Lady Isadora advantage on her attack if I stand here.
All right.
So I just say, I scream out as loud as I possibly can. You are the scum of the earth and shall burn for what you have done! Trying to like really make it dramatic or whatever.
All right. She heard you, and she is going to reach out and make a claw attack at you.
Disadvantage!
That is an 18 to hit. Oh, did we lose Kelsey? We
Yeah,
lost.
we probably did from
we
that 18
lost
to claw her. I'm sure
Winnie.
we did.
18 to hit, and we lost Kelsey.
That was a disadvantage, I
Well,
assume?
I will
Yeah,
track.
she's not coming
That
back.
was a disadvantage. I will track.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say that hits because I don't have her sheet.
Yeah, that's
Um,
gonna hit.
She takes, and we can retcon it if we need to.
She's like a 16-year-old
Nine.
made out of bread.
She takes 13,
Okay, she's hopefully still standing from that.
13 points of slashing. And that hag is going to risk the opportunity attack and disengage, or I'm sorry, and move out from around you and sort of
I think, to be
creep
fair,
to the
Tyler,
other end of the room.
to
Yes.
stick to the non-war casting rules, I have not drawn my weapon because I've just been casting, so I don't think I get an attack on her.
Okay, right, because you haven't
Until I get
taken
Warcasting, yeah.
Warcaster yet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That one has gone and moved. The second one is going to oh boy. How many hit points do you have left, Isadora?
27. I haven't taken any damage yet. Do I have 27? Wait. Yes, 27. I took a little bit of damage, but then I bumped myself with Twilight Sphere. Oh
Take
god,
45.
Tyler.
You see the hag sort of across the room from you, just bare its teeth and rear back, and she sort of just twists her wrists and points and sort of digs these two fingers straight at your forehead, and you drop unconscious. You are asleep.
Oh, fuck! God damn it! That blows. Fucking... Wake me up! Wake me up, Kelsey!
Quick, now join us in the audience. We can all
Wake
hang
me
out and chat
up.
together.
Okay.
So we have Lady Isadora sleeping cozily on the floor.
God. Fucking damn it.
Damn, she
Wake me
used
up
your move
inside.
against you. That's your
That
move.
is my move! Sleep is my move! I fucking used that on the wolves and it was
So rude.
great!
She is so rude.
And you
Welcome back to hell.
Alright,
so-
everything crashed.
In the time that you were gone, does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
it
you
does.
took 13 points of slashing damage.
Wonderful. With disadvantage? Oh,
With
that's sad.
disadvantage.
Yes, and
That's
Lady
so
Isadora is currently asleep on the floor in front of you. But it is, since she is asleep, it is your turn.
Is there
I no
any
longer.
world? I mean, I wouldn't have.
So Winnie is immune to sleep because you blessed her with protection against good and evil, and she can't be charmed. But you used it on her, not yourself.
I want to channel psychic messages at you. I can't do it.
I'm assuming I know which one casted the sleep spell on
Yes,
her.
the one closest to you.
I'm going to use. Now, is that a concentration spell?
It is not. It just happens, and it lasts for a
Also-
minute.
I assume, Tyler, you can tell me if I'm wrong or not, because I think it's unclear. I assume your temp hit points are gone because Twilight Sphere is down. I don't know if they go away when you lose them or when Twilight Sphere drops.
I don't know. Let me look.
It's not
That's
really specified.
Yeah, that's a good point. Now, but she would have taken those temporary hit points would have been gone because she took damage. She took
Yeah.
13
Good point,
points of
she already
damage
took them.
before
They're
you were.
already
Yeah,
gone.
so
So
they would
it's
have
already
already
gone.
gone.
Any
Yep.
temp
Great.
hit point, yeah.
Great, thank you.
I'm going to use catapult again.
Okay. That is an 18.
That succeeds.
Do I take half?
I don't think you can take anything.
Don't take anything. I just misses.
From catapult? That's a bummer.
Oh, you're right. Okay. You moving?
Yes, and I'm dragging her with me. Is that half speed, right?
You'd be moving at half speed.
Yes.
If she's dragging me, do I wake up? Do I wake up when I'm shaken or disturbed by an ally?
Oh, wait, I didn't know that was a thing.
I
would've woken
know,
you
and I
up.
couldn't tell you it because I'm asleep. But Nell knows that's a thing.
Yes, until the spell ends, a sleeper takes damage or someone. No, she would have to use an action to
Oh.
shake you awake.
I did not even know that.
I
Okay.
know, and I can't tell you it because I don't think Isadora would have ever told you that, and it
No,
sucks.
I just didn't know that mechanic existed, and I like.
Right,
my
but I
bad.
can't imagine Winter would know
No, no, no.
that spell.
No,
wise,
yeah.
Which
But she's
sucks.
pretty smart, but yeah,
That's
maybe
true.
not.
She's pretty smart.
So you can
Make a fucking
you can
game
certainly try to drag her.
No, I'll do that. I'll still drag her.
Okay.
I'm not leaving her here to die, even if she calls me Willa half the time.
So you can get dragging her. You can get about halfway down the stairs.
I'm curious though, Tyler. Has the fire spread? We're in a wooden mill.
I will say, based on that roll.
Yes.
This is the area affected.
Thank you.
2, 3. Yep. So they each take some damage.
That's fine. I'm mainly the main purpose of even doing that was to get the others' attention because I'm trying to set the whole thing ablaze. Like smoke and
As the fire grows, you start to hear high-pitched screams from the floor above you.
shit.
And it is the creature's turn.
Ah!
This one disappears.
Yep. Of course it does.
And is going to reappear right at the base of the steps. In front of you. And it's going to... That's a 22 to hit.
With disadvantage?
Oh, good point. That's a 19 to hit.
To be fair, I think protection against good and evil
Does
is
it-
concentration, so that's not up
Oh,
anymore.
okay. Yeah,
So
that
sorry,
hits me.
babe.
It's fine.
Let me double check and make sure that it is.
Either way, both rolls hit.
Yeah, that's concentration. Nah, that's down.
It's fine.
You take... Ooh, that was a high roll. 16 points of slashing damage.
I'm down. I'm unconscious.
Okay.
Thank you, Nell, for making sure I didn't die alone at least.
You're welcome.
Probably need some sad music now. I think this might be it.
I mean, once they do damage, I wake up. So if they wake me up trying to kill me,
No
You have a
one's
chance.
blaming you, Lee.
they have a chance if they wake me up while they try to kill me. It's not a good chance, but it's technically a chance.
This is a mess.
You're the one who said your alignment was more important than family.
It's none of my business. That's none of my business. what
I'm
they
your
do or
business, though.
anything. I don't want to be involved.
I thought I was your business.
You are my business, so I roll a die.
I appreciate that, Leanna. I also rolled a die and rolled low enough that I was going in after this.
I did odds and evens.
Oh, I did 10 and under and 11 and above.
So,
I just went.
the three of you outside...
That's not true. I rolled for if I was attracted to the pies. I was going in after
The
this
three of
child.
us?
Never mind.
Three of us. The
Wait,
three of
I
us.
took it back to us? Whoa! Wait, I don't have my. I took off my whole outfit. I believe. Okay, it's fine. Hey.
You're continuing along the road towards the town. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, Tyler. I don't see.
Wait.
I'm still on a screen that's just black.
Oh, my bad.
Oh God, we're also going to die.
It is an overhead map.
You there, James?
I guess we'll see. Yep. I'm good.
Okay.
Nell, I love you.
I love
I
you
wouldn't
so
want to
much,
die with
Kelsey.
any other player.
Fucking same. Fucking same.
Will you speak at my eulogy?
I won't because I'm dead.
No, but like speak for Winnie as Nell at the eulogy.
Oh, now
You know,
we'll speak at Winnie's eulogy.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you. Rachel, I see you're in chat. I need you to play Gabriel's oboe for me. Call up Yo-Yo Ma. Do a nice duet for Gabriel's oboe. You know I love that.
So, roll... Willa and Zoot, roll perception checks for me.
Uh, 10.
$21.
So as you continue down the road, Willa, you hear a persistent squawking and cawing overhead. You see a group
Okay.
of ravens, not just one, but probably a half dozen or so, sort of
Are ravens a
circling.
murder, or is that crows?
That's crows, I believe, but maybe it's the
Oh
same.
wait.
You sort of see them circling, and cawing loudly over you, and following you as you move down the path.
Okay. I'm going to look up at them. And I'm gonna say, what? happening. I don't know what they want. Tyler, have they been following us? You said they've been following us the whole time.
Yes.
They've been following us the whole time. I don't know. What do you? I don't speak bird.
I think they want the leg, the wolf leg.
Really?
Maybe.
I mean, we could.
I
Fuck off.
I hold the wolf leg up higher and see if maybe that's what they're attracted to.
Can you give me something?
Not the leg.
Okay. I don't. How do you talk to birds? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Arena,
Yeah.
do you know what's going? Why are they like this? I thought they were a good omen, not an annoying one.
It is hard to say. I only see them act like this. Well, I hate to say, I see them act like this when something terrible is about to befall our village.
Is Valaki still safe? Do we need to take you back to Barovia?
Should we turn back?
No, I think we need to. We need to keep going on towards Valaki.
Okay.
And she sort of glances over her shoulder. Are you sure that they will be all right?
No.
No.
Okay. I trust that you know what is best. It is your sister, yes. So.
If they die, it was their dying wish that we deliver you safely to Valaki.
Oh, why did you have to use that dying word?
They'll be fine, Willa. Don't worry.
I don't. I think that we're fine together. If she dies, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's at least a 15.
Okay. Alright, why don't you go back? We're not too far out from Valaki. I can take Irina. Do you know where you need to go, Irina? Like, do you have a safe house?
Can't she just take herself? She's got 2 legs. She's almost there.
I do not know where I will go first in the city. Those 2 men mentioned some inn. I'm sure that I could ask once we arrive where I can stay for safe lodging.
Should we?
And what was our payment?
I believe that my brother mentioned that you were getting 50 gold pieces each.
Do you have that, or does your brother have that?
You would remember that Eastmark paid you before you left.
Oh.
Oh, lit! I put that in my fucking
I was
shit.
gonna say,
Well,
I did not have that.
I may have forgot to mention that. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
great.
Eastmark trusts people. To
Kelsey,
a
can you
fault.
add 50 gold pieces to your dead character sheet?
It's too bad I never got to marry him.
Absolutely. If you come loot my bodysuit, you get 100 gold pieces.
That's exactly what I was saying. You gotta have it on your sheet, or we won't be able to loot it later.
I put it in my sheet.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm gonna Arena. Okay. So say your brother. Say you were me, and your brother was in there.
Wow, you're asking for no, I'm nothing.
So what would you do if you were me, but if that was your brother?
Eastmark is very, very strong.
But what if he wasn't? What if he was like smart type, not the fight type?
Well, it's difficult. I do not think you can. I would not want to be the reason that something bad happened to your family.
Zoo, we gotta go back. She doesn't want to be the reason.
okay, Irina, here. I'm gonna give Irina my shield. It's like half her size. It's like a tower shield in her arms. And it's got a big sigil, an eye of a watcher on it.
What? And she sort of like it drops and falls to the ground. And what am I supposed to do with this?
use the shield to stay safe. Valaki's not very far. Will is right.
No.
We've already been paid.
No. I cannot leave you to deal with this alone. I will come with you.
Look, it's our job to keep you safe.
This is my
and
decision. This is not your decision. I will come with you. I will be all right.
All right.
Hey,
Money's
you
in the
know,
purse, so I'm okay with that.
Maybe they won't hurt her. Maybe they work for what's his face, the guy. Maybe it'll be good if we bring her along. We should go like now, and I'm just gonna like.
I'll bring up the rear.
run.
I have no incentive to lead this charge, so I'll be in the back this time.
Okay.
But I'm gonna. I think we should be sneaky about it. We should use war tactics. You know about war, yeah? Okay, so how do we do this? How do we get in there quietly, sneaky, stealthy?
That's not war tactics.
Oh. We should use those, though.
I got bad news for you.
Mhm.
I jump in place and my chainmail just makes lots of noise. I have disadvantage on all stealth.
All right. Okay. So, all right, we're not gonna be sneaky about it. Okay. So we saw what happened to that lady, right? That thing. What did it look like to you? I'm saying as we go. I'm assuming it's taking us a minute to walk.
Yeah,
back.
so you're
like,
you're sort of
I don't know,
meandering back down the path you came, and you arrive at the fork that leads to the house.
I thought it
Yeah.
was a harpy. Big, ugly, feathered woman. Probably, they might sometimes eat small children or other animals. They're like an eagle or a hawk, but just with a woman's face. Not
you
very
want to kill
dangerous.
them?
Yeah. They're basically defenseless once you've knocked them out of the sky. That's why I thought it was going to be no problem for those two.
Oh, okay. So maybe it's not a harpy. Maybe they're like witch things. Witchy grandmas. I don't know. Okay.
I'm not great against wizard magic, Willow. You know this.
Neither am I. I'm gonna pull out my my rose doll. And I'm gonna clutch it. And I am going to just be like, I need help. I don't know what I'm doing. So please help me if you're with me, Rose. Show me what I should do. And I'm gonna roll on my spirit tails table.
Oh, there's that
What
damn
is it?
ghost.
Well,
What happens?
I rolled Avenger.
Hmm.
You recount the tale of an avenging knight. For 1 minute, whenever a creature the target can see within 30 feet of it is damaged by a creature, the target can use its reaction to deal force damage equal to a roll of your bardic inspiration die to the attacker.
Okay. Zoot, did you get that?
I did.
You recount. I need to understand it myself. You recount the tale of an avenging knight for 1 minute whenever a creature the target.
If somebody hits me, they take damage from you.
For the next minute.
Okay.
So,
Well, I can choose who the target is.
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, I figured right now it would be me because I don't see anyone else around.
Or yeah, it'd be. I'm assuming you or
Yes,
Irina.
yes. Okay, cool. Yes, so that would be you. All right. All right, let's go, I guess.
All right. Before we get ourselves good, I just want you to know you also broke rule number 3 and didn't ask permission. But that's fine. Let's go.
Wait, what did I do? What did I do?
I'm charging up to the castle. I'm charging up to the windmill.
To the
You
windmill.
used magic on him without asking.
No, I don't know what Willa doesn't know what she did. I don't know what this is. I don't
And
know.
you turn the corner on the path and sort of see past the trees and bushes that lead the way up, and you see Granny.
There she is.
Do I see the building on fire?
You see more smoke than there was before. It doesn't seem to just be coming out of the chimney anymore. It seems to be sort of a much whiter smoke. You don't see flames. You just see more smoke coming. And you see Granny out front, and she's clearly distressed. And sort of spots you over the shoulder. What? It's so lucky that you're here. We've just had a fire in one of the ovens. My sisters were inside. They seem to be all right, but are you coming from the town?
Yes, we are, as a matter of fact. How many people are inside? Are there any more of you?
Well, it was just my two sisters were.
And just you?
I came upon this. I was returning from the village. I am out of pies, and she sort of gestures to the cart that she has next to her, and the cart is just stripped bare.
I'm looking for my sister too. I'm gonna need you to run to town for help. I can help.
Oh well, let me I need to go in. Let me.
You have to move fast. This happened to my father's bakery when we were younger. And when it happened, it took out the whole bakery and all of his wares. Please, you have to move quickly. I can only do so much, and if we work together, we can get this done.
Well, you go along back to the village, and I'm going to go inside and check on my sisters. And she just starts to move towards the windmill ahead of you. Do you follow?
Yes.
Do they not hear the screams from upstairs?
I don't think we're screaming.
There are no more.
No.
Unconscious.
There are no screaming, and the fire is gone. It's been a bit.
Ian, are you coming with us? Or do you want to stay safely out here?
Why don't I wait outside and make sure that none of those creatures appear anymore? I will come close to the home though, and keep watch.
All big and brave until you have to go in the door. I see.
Rude! Leave her alone!
Zoot, I'm gonna whisper next to Zoot. Zoot, this doesn't seem right. Why would it be on fire? Why would their oven be on fire suddenly? They've been cooking here for they're like 300.
Did your sister also cause the fire you mentioned before?
Yeah.
Okay, then I think we know what happened. Your sister's really bad with bakeries.
She's feisty. Okay. So, if they're inside and there's a fire and there's 3 of them in there and only 2 of us, how do we get them out of the building while also avoiding the harpies?
Well, at this point, it seems like it's not a matter of war. It's just a matter of recovery. We just need to go find them and pull them out. Not dead,
Okay.
just safe.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So you two, do you go inside, following her?
Yeah, I'll follow Granny.
Okay.
Zoo, what if I go invisible?
Hey, did you say who are you? I can't see you. I can totally see her. I'm just messing with her.
What if I do that thing? Do you think that would be helpful? What if I just do it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Myself. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself. I'll meet you in there in a little while, Zoot. I'm gonna go try and get some help.
Okay. You are invisible.
I will. Yeah,
I am following him.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna rub his back so he knows I'm there. Not in a weird way, but like a
Not in a weird way!
Got it. Not in a
I
weird
would
way.
kill for someone to come right back.
Hello, madams. Is your shop okay? I saw that it seemed like it was on fire.
Oh, yes, well, thank you for checking. We seem to have a lot of damage in the oven, but, the structure, my sisters were able to put out the fire before before the flames did too much damage to the upper floors. Thank you. Thank you for your concern. We seem to be all right. Are you?
The short little knee licker, the one who calls the fire. Do you know where she is?
I'm sorry, what? Need liquor? No,
That was a girl.
no, we aren't sure how the fire began. And you, we were
I'm
on the-
insight checking this. I'm insight checking this shit.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Tyler, while this is happening, I'm looking around for a place to go to, like, that's not there. Like, is there, like, an upstairs? Is
Yep,
there
so
something?
you go in,
And I'm gonna be stealthy about it, honey. I'm gonna be like, shh.
roll me a stealth check.
I will roll
There,
it.
I got a
to
19
try to make your
on
way
my-
up the stairs to the right.
Making my way upstairs to the right. Gonna find my sister dead.
No more than that for copyright reasons.
James, you got a 20?
I got a 19.
19.
I got a natural 20
Natural.
plus 4, so it's a 24.
Natural.
My songs work. I borrowed the inspiration to myself.
James, you can tell that they're not being entirely forthright about the cause of the fire. Willa, you are able to make your way over to the base of the steps and start to climb them up to the second floor.
Stealthy ninja-like.
Stealthy ninja-like. We thank you very much for your concern. Everything seems to be in order. Could we give you some of our pies as a thank you? They're sort of talking to you, Zoot.
Nah. I am going to, let me see what's around here. Ooh. I'm gonna see if I can. Do I see bones on the floor?
You do.
Yeah. I'll start talking to him as I just sort of walk a little bit closer to the stairs and the bones on the floor there. I'll say, how much are your pies, madam?
Well, they are very special.
I pick up a bone.
They do have some magical properties. So we try to make them as high quality as we can. So we typically charge 1 gold piece. But for you for showing concern and making sure that 3 old ladies in the woods are safe, we would be happy to give you whatever.
As she's rambling, I'm gonna hold the bone up on one side of my head in front of me, and I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use one of my divine senses for the day, and I'm gonna swipe it in front of me. And as it swipes over my line of vision, I would like it to reveal what I sense in terms of it is celestials, fiends, undead, consecrated, and desecrated areas. And if I can see them, if they're not behind total cover, I can actually see that this is where the demon is, or this is where the celestial is.
Yep. So as you pass that bone from one to the other, like a barcode scanner, as it goes over one, the first one pops up and sort of flashes in your mind's eye. Fiend. The second fiend, and the third fiend.
Yeah, they're not harpies.
His face. So Zoot, while you are trying to discern what these things may be, Willa, you've made it up the stairs, and you come upon a room.
Please don't make me find my dead ass sister ass.
It's an empty room with what appear to be sort of bone fragments littering the floor, some piles of dusted bone, along this sort of gear shaft that runs through the center. This is clearly where the milling is done, for some sort of purpose.
Do I hear anything? Perception, like above me? Anything around me?
Make a perception check.
I'm really good at perception because I think it's because I have a musical ear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
You can hear a very faint
Okay. Where is it coming from? What direction?
You're hearing it through the floorboards above you.
Is there a way to get to the floorboards above
Yep.
me?
So the stairs that you came up, the stairs sort of move up in a circular direction. So if you walk to the other side of the room, you start the next staircase up to the
Okay.
second level.
So
Third level,
I
I
would like to do that, but I'm gonna roll stealth
Yep.
again.
Give me a stealth check.
I want to make sure I'm very
Mhm.
quiet. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so 15 plus what's my stealth is 19. It was a 19 again.
Okay. You make your way up the staircase to the next floor.
Okay. What do I got going on here? What do I see?
And you see
I'm sweating. Ew.
I am too, honestly. I'm a mess.
What is that?
nothing.
Ghost?
that's how I get to see Foundry.
Can that never happen together? Scare me. I see ghosts.
You see a bedroom. You see a single bed, a pile of discarded clothes and tattered shoes and robes and just inventory in a corner next to a part of the room where you notice there are 4 large wooden crates stacked on top of each other.
Like people-sized crates.
The first crate at the base of the pile of 4 is empty, except for these sort of small bloody pieces of cloth and what looked to be... Make a perception check for me.
Okay, I will try my best to percept this. Hold on. Perception is a +5. Okay. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Yeah, those are very, very small children's fingers.
Thank
The
God
next-
it's only dead children.
The next crate up, you see the source of the sort of whimpering that you heard, and you see a small boy and a small girl sort of back at the back end of the crates, just clutching each other tightly. The girl is sobbing, and the boy is trying to quiet her. The next one
Okay.
above, you see the unconscious form of Lady Isadora.
Oh, thank God.
And at the
Okay.
top of this stack of crates is your sister.
Okay.
I'm still
Ew, I hate
downstairs.
this shit. Okay. All right.
So while you ponder what to do there. Zoot.
Yes, what I am very curious, madams. These pies that you talk of, are they fresh? Have you made any recently?
Sorry, 1 second, James. Let me get you to the right scene. My bad. Well, we had some in the oven, earlier today. So yes, we have certain that are fresher than others.
What are your freshest pies? I am willing to pay a premium for a very fresh pie.
Oh no!
I just need to know how fresh it is.
Again, and she sort of the older woman who brought you in sort of reaches behind her and grabs one directly from her from the oven. It's still, you can see the steam sort of coming off of it. Mabel,
that's very fresh.
Fresh out of the oven, please take as many as you would like. Zoot, make a. Actually,
why did you give me all these pies?
what's your passive perception?
11. It's 11.
Okay.
I guess all I can really do is just kind of like smell them and see if they smell like. Oh God! But I mean, they would smell like people meat. But I'm pretty sure that they're people already because the boy in the bag. So I don't have a way of knowing it's them. Oh, I'm just gonna assume it's them. Assume the worst. That's what I do. I would like to buy.
Okay, you do not need to buy. Please, just eat. Just eat.
Okay, I'm going to take approximately. I need approximately 100 pounds of your most precious pies. I have much money. Jingle, jingle.
We would.
How long does it take to get all 100 pounds of pie?
We would need time.
I'll take these for now.
Unfortunately,
Thank you.
We've been low on ingredients, but we've come upon a boon recently, and we should be able to make more very, very soon. If you just give us a let's see, within the week, we should be able to procure the necessary form and ingredients we need to make 100 pounds for you.
I'm going to try to hold the pie in my hand and use lay on hands on it. And see if it does anything.
Uh-huh. How many HP does the pie No, it does nothing. It does nothing.
Okay, it fails. Well, it doesn't work all the time, so that's fair. Yes, I will take these pies, madam. And I will be in the nearby town of Valaki for a short while. Do you need to know where I am staying? Do you deliver, or should I come back for the rest?
Well, we make the rounds, but if you're finding your way back this way, we stop in anytime within the next week, and we will have your order ready for you. Yes, it would be difficult for us to transport that quantity carefully. As you can see, we are.
I do not want you to give any more pies to anyone else until I have received my 100 pounds. I require all consecutive pies between now and then. Not a single drop or giblet will be left to anyone but me.
Yes, understood. We wouldn't be able to satisfy your order and still be able to give pies to everyone without with giving any away. So we will make them and as quickly as possible so that they stay as fresh as possible. Are you sure you don't want them daily so that you can eat them without them? The ones that we make early
as soon as they are made. I will take the ones as soon as they are freshly made. Everything that has been made before this evening is trash.
Yes. Well, if you stop by sometime late in the afternoon tomorrow, we should have the first batch ready to go. I can assure you.
I will be here. But until then, I will break the bone in half I'm gonna make it. One of the Watcher tokens, and then I'm just gonna set it on the table next to me, and I'll walk out.
Okay.
I don't know how much time that bought you, Liana, but I tried to stall.
Willow, what are you doing?
So I'm sorry. Fuck them kids. I'm going for Isadora. I'm putting my hand over her mouth and I am shaking her
So
awake.
the crates are stacked, and they have
Yeah, how far up is she?
so they have iron bars in them. So they're
Okay.
sort of wooden boxes on 7 sides. Yeah, and one of them
So they're closed.
has these sort of stiff iron bars closed and locked. Yes.
Okay, so I'll use Mage Hand to go through the bars. And then I can use it to interact with someone, right?
Mhm.
So I'm going to cover Isadora's mouth and shake her head.
And that should, if I'm asleep and not dead.
No, you wake up,
Oh my god.
but you are in this crate.
So
I want to sit
Question,
up and look
Tyler.
for Winter immediately.
can I use Mage Hand to pick locks?
Do you have thieves' tools with you?
Oh, of course, honey. Yes, I'm a criminal, but like low key about it. So what I'm going to do is the following. So I see that sister is unconscious, correct?
Mhm.
Does she look like bad, don't she?
Your sister looks torn to shreds. It is a bloody mess in that crate. She has slashes across you.
Okay.
She's sort of crumpled. Her back is up to you, and you just see long claw marks gashing through her clothing on her back, leaving these like what were probably once bright red, now just turning this dark black
Okay.
blood.
Okay. So I'm going to remove my potion of greater healing. And I'm going to Mage Hand it up. I'll roll a check for that. It should be invisible because it was on my person. And I'd like to try and roll to get it into her mouth.
I can also cast, at the same time, I want to cast Cure Wounds. Tyler's face is very upsetting right now.
Isidore, are you casting Cure Wounds on yourself or on Winnie?
No, on fucking Winnie.
Do you need to see her?
Let me check. Shit.
Because you cannot currently see her.
Shit.
She's above.
Okay,
She's up in a crate above you.
Yeah, I have to see her. Shit, never mind.
Okay.
Wait, let me see if my other healing spell, I have to see her.
Willa, roll a dexterity check for me,
I have to see
because
both.
she
Okay.
is face down. So the effort to get this potion into her, yeah, she's laying on her stomach, her back is exposed to you, so you can see these slash marks.
Point me towards her. I need to climb up. Please tell me where.
You're in a cage.
Oh shit!
You're
I'm in a
locked
cage.
in.
Right. I see.
Okay. So, okay. Does anyone have any team huddle energy?
I
that
can
they'd
give
like
you
to spend
advantage
my-
if you want advantage.
Yeah, just
I'll
in
give
case.
you my
I don't know how-
advantage. That's all I've got for
Tyler,
you.
could I like? She's face down. Can I like pull her up by the hair and then shove the bottom of her mouth?
I do have long hair.
There's a, I mean, you get
I guess it depends on
you
the
get
roll.
one hand, so
I get one hand. Shit.
you can try to open the lock.
Yeah, I guess I could try and open the lock, but she's still really high up.
Well, she's in the third crate, so I would say if You're looking at them. The crates are probably about 3 feet high, so she's only 9. Let's say she's 9 feet off the ground. The bottom
get on
or
my
the top
shoulders.
of the crate is 9 feet off the ground. So you should. I mean, on your tiptoes, you would be able to reach it. Reaching up.
Okay. Okay. I will try and do that. I will try and open it.
Yeah. Roll me a lockpicking check, dexterity check.
Okay. Lock picking. So I use my thieves tools. Yeah.
And you're proficient, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proficiency mod.
So that's a 19.
You sort of reach up with both of your hands. The lock pops open.
I'm going to reach and grab in my bag, and I'm gonna pull out the potion of greater healing, and I'm gonna cast my mage hand, and using my hand, I'm going to pull her head up and move mage hand up into her mouth. Move the potion and tilt back. You know, I haven't used any of the health potions on myself.
You've just been giving them to people?
That means you're a good
Yeah.
friend.
So, know that when you the second you cast Mage Hand, invisibility drops. Because it drops when you cast a spell.
I already cast it, so it's whatever. And if I see those kids, I'm gonna be like.
And they are in the back of but the boy clearly knows that the name of the game here is to stay as quiet as possible.
Yeah. I'm gonna help you.
Okay. You just see. You are able to sort of lift up Winnie's hair.
Yeah.
And Mage Hand sort of tips the potion into her mouth.
Yeah. So basically, I'm like trying to do like a kind of situation.
How many hit points does she regain?
It's potion of greater healing, so isn't it 4d4 plus 4? While that's happening, I assume it happens, I am going to drop down to the next one and start working on Isadora's. Lockpicking. Try and open her cage.
Yes.
I am going to disguise self and turn myself into that strange humanoid from the book that Winnie gave me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to try to walk back in and buy more time as a second customer.
Okay.
18.
Yep. That lock opens. Do you make that
Can
sound,
I
Isadora?
I'm gonna say the following. If you two mutter one word, we're
In the middle of her talking, I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing on myself, on Winnie, and on the little boy. We each gain 2d8 plus my spellcasting mod, just fully ignoring. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. That was so kind of you. That's a 6. That's a 10 plus my level. Oh no, plus my mod. That's better than my level. My mod is a 5, so that's 15 points to me, to Winnie, and to the child.
Okay, I am going to move down to the next one, and I'm gonna make my way to this. I know I'm not invisible. I'm gonna be as quiet as possible. Can I roll stealth, and can I roll and
Just give me a dex check.
Tyler,
Mhm.
am I up now?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Here.
Oh, thank God! Oh my God! Oh my fucking God!
Yes. So
21.
Winnie, you regain those hit points.
Oh
I
my
regain
God!
all my hit points.
That 15?
15 plus the greater potion of healing.
Yes.
I only have 24 max hit points.
21 to open their cage.
Yep. Their lock pops open as well.
Okay. I'm going to
And you see the forms of the
usher
two
them out.
children.
I'm gonna look behind me. Is there a window?
There are 4 windows. You are up high. You would know that just based on the amount of stairs that you climbed.
Wait, I could make. Do I see the pile of clothes over here?
You do.
Okay, I can make like a rope for them to climb down if you want it.
Do any of us have a rope? Do we just have a rope?
So Winnie and Isadora, you have come to in these cages. You no longer have your weapons.
Yep.
Any supplies that were on you.
Parasol.
And Isadora, your arcane focus is gone.
We ain't leaving.
I don't think I can leave. I'm so fucking sorry. I'm so sorry. Please,
Did they took my
Can her arcane focus not be gone? Because otherwise she couldn't have cast Prayer of Healing.
Oh, that's true. Is that true? Wait, let me check on what Prayer of Healing is.
That's true. If it's only
no, that's
verbal
just
and
verbal.
somatic.
I think it's just
I
verbal.
don't need
Okay.
my necklace
It's just
for
verbal.
Prayer of
Okay,
Healing.
great.
That's just verbal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, take it away then.
Thank you,
I am
James.
going to, Tyler, I'm going to roll for stealth. And I'm going to make my way around to each window and see if I can spot our friends down below. Okay. 12 plus 16.
I mean, I'm probably putting on the disguise right now with what's her name right at the moment. I
Arena,
haven't
yes.
acted
So
it.
if
Yeah,
you
with
look
Arena.
out, one of the windows towards the front, you can see Zoot and Irina outside. Yes.
I am going to.
No, I'll go with them. This is the worst, but I would go with them. I would leave.
I'm gonna mage hand down, and I'm gonna tap on the girl's shoulder. Just tap.
Sort of looks.
And then I'm going to go around my little skeletal hand, and I'm gonna point up. And then if she looks up, it's gonna see me here waving like a wacky inflatable man.
All right, give me a second. Let me roll for her. Ooh. Yeah, she recognizes exactly what the hand is telling her to do, and she sort of looks up and sees you. And Zoot, you just feel this on your shoulder as you're like halfway through that horrible disguise self. I gotta make a token for that so we can use it.
You do.
Oh, please don't, Tyler.
Oh, I will. And Irene just says, "Look, up there. What should we do?"
Bro, I'm gonna can I use my hand to
Just jump. I can heal you when you hit the ground. It's okay. It doesn't
spell
matter.
out something?
I mean, it won't like linger in the air. Like there's no like,
No.
so it would be probably
I think she
difficult
means
for.
I think she means like take the bone in the dirt.
I see.
And like spell, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go down onto the ground, and I'm gonna spell out rope.
Make a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Okay. That's fair.
While she's doing this, Tyler, can I roll for stealth?
Actually, yeah, Isadora and Winnie, and I'm gonna have the kids too. Give me a stealth check.
I just want to put my arms around the boy and be like trying to.
Kids cancel each other out.
Yeah, calm him down.
14, and that was disadvantage.
18 for stealth.
Isadora?
11. Sorry, that was too much math for me.
Oh dear.
The hand spells out the message. And Irina sort of looks up at you, and you sort of see her waving to you and sort of putting a hand up, saying, okay, okay, and she's like fumbling and reaching through her pack.
Then she dies.
I jumped to my death.
And as you're looking out the window, you feel a presence sort of appear at the top of the stairs.
Oh, I should have. I was. You distracted me, Liana. I was going in to keep them busy.
What are you doing here? And you just feel a wave of energy push across the room. I need Winnie, Willa, and Isadora to all make wisdom saving throws.
God fucking kill me. That was a good roll. That was a less good roll, but still okay. That's 16.
15.
15.
Winnie and Willa, you are paralyzed. Isadora, you
Would I
succeed.
just fall out the window?
Well, you're not like out of the window. You're just leaning through
Okay.
it. So no, you're.
Are you? If I'm leaning through it, I would. Right?
Let me make a roll.
I don't know.
Nope. You stay on
Okay.
your feet, but you are held in place. Winnie, you are held in place. The two children immediately see what's happening, and they sort of scurry.
Good. Good.
Man, they aren't like
Not
actual.
next to him, child.
They scurry under the bed, and you can't see
Oh,
them
good.
anymore.
Okay. Excellent.
The two of you are paralyzed. Isadora, I'll give you an action and a movement before I have you roll initiative.
My second level spell to cast Moonbeam. Oh nope, never mind. Prayer of Healing was my second level. Those are both my second level. Sorry.
And you cannot cast anything that requires your component.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I think only my channel divinities.
I believe, yeah.
I'll have to check what the components are, but mostly just my channel divinities. I'm going to cast. I think they're fiends. I hope this doesn't fuck me. I'm going to rip my glove off for the black scarred hand and try to cast inflict wounds on the one who's at the top of the stairs. God, fuck. That is 17 to hit.
That's what you needed. Go ahead and
Oh my god.
roll me damage.
Okay, that's for inflict wounds. That is 3d10. These had better be a good 10. Is that a 10? Or, nope, that's a 12. That's a 100, but that's close enough. I'll do my math. That's 6. Oh fuck, 9. 5. So that is 14 points of damage from inflict wounds. And I have to have made that against somebody I can hit, so I'm going to have charged up and just grabbed her around the neck with my hand to try to cast that. Oh, I don't like that laugh, Tyler!
Give me that damage one more time.
That was 15 points of damage.
15 necrotic. All right.
Oh wait, necrotic.
Yeah, I'm worried the necrotic doesn't do it to fiends, but that's just my highest damage spell that I have available to me, so it is what it is.
Now Isadora, Winnie, and Willa roll initiative for me.
But not Zoot, luckily.
Not
I get to
Zoot
stay out of it.
Or Irina.
I didn't... 16. I didn't snoop boop anyone this time.
It's a 6.
21.
I don't know if I can tell if me or Irina can really tell what's just happened. From out here, I guess it just kind of looks like there was a bit of panic. You turned around or you stopped moving.
Make a perception check, Zoot.
Sure.
Irina has no clue.
I mean, I've got a passive of 11 if you want to take that. But if I actually
Give me.
roll, it's
You
probably
were
gonna be
you were
lower.
looking up. You were paying
Okay.
attention to them specifically. So make a
Sure.
roll.
Well, don't mind if I do. That is a 19 plus 1 for an unnatural 20.
Something weird happened. Not sure what. Willow looks weird. Willow looks weirder than she's looked before. Yeah, just like that. Mid-sentence. Isadora. Does a 24 hit?
Yes, it sure does.
Okay. You take 18 points of slashing damage as she takes her claws and just impales you up and rips up the front of you, knocking your arm off of her throat.
It's been nice, y'all. I'm unconscious again. Been real, guys. Good luck. I gave you that one bit of damage. I believe in y'all.
Winnie and Willa make wisdom saving throws.
I will do this and hope for the best, please.
That is an 18.
That is the 17.
Okay, you are no longer paralyzed.
Thank God.
You will be able to move on your next turn
Okay.
because you make those saves at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Isadora, you're down.
Yep.
No. These ladies, they're so mean.
He is going to. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! She is going to. Yeah.
Yeah, she is. I'm sure she.
You sort of see you start to shrug off the paralysis, but she turns away from you, and you see her reach under the bed and grab the children by their ankles and just pull them, and she starts down the stairs with them.
Fuck them kids. Whatever. Bye.
And
We're
you
going.
can't
It's none of our business.
you can't see her anymore. So you've got a downed Isadora.
I'm going over to Isadora and I'm grabbing my last health potion and I'm shoving it in her
Are you
mouth.
sure you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure? You're really sure you're not gonna hate me?
I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Is this greater or
This is a potion. This is my last potion of healing. I'm doing it.
of
Get up and then we're leaving.
of healing or
Get up
greater
and then
healing?
Regular
Okay,
healing.
so
no
2d4
greater.
plus
Strahd,
2.
Yeah.
Who's rolling it? Willa or Isadora? 2d4 plus 2.
I'll roll it.
You can roll it.
That's fine, James. Roll it.
All right. While
All
you
right,
heal
2d4
Isadora,
plus 2.
while you heal Isadora, Zoot, you and Irina are outside. What are you doing?
You got 4 HP, Isadora.
Thank you.
Well, I was going to go back in and buy them some more time, but I got distracted by having to watch some skeleton hand right in the ground for a few minutes, and then I was looking for my rope, and I guess I'm too late. So obviously something wrong is happening up there. Several of you are not paralyzed. Are you saying anything? And is there glass in the window?
If I'm allowed to turn, I'm gonna yell out Zoot. I'm gonna yell out to Zoot.
Great. Okay. Now, Tyler, was there glass in the window? Because she didn't talk to us. She just motioned. So I didn't know if that was like we can't hear her, or.
Oh no, there wasn't glass in the window. She was able to lean out of it.
Okay,
she
so
was
it's
trying
an
to be
open window.
quiet.
It's a classic
trying to
tower
be
open window.
quiet.
I gotcha.
So yeah, if I'm allowed to turn, I didn't know if we were still in initiative order before my turn, Tyler. But
She left, so you're out of initiative. When
Okay,
you
so
roll.
I'm going to the
I'm running
window.
down the stairs after
I'm going
her.
to the window and saying, Zoot, it's time to be a watcher and protector. Go inside and save the kids.
Yeah, I'm going down the stairs.
And then I'm gonna go up the ladder
Jump,
to try
jump
and find
out,
our stuff.
Jump down! Jump down!
Do a flip!
I'm running down the stairs
How
unless
high is
anybody
it,
is
Tyler?
physically restraining me.
It's only one floor up.
How
It
high
can't
is
be
it?
more than like
It
15,
is-
20 feet
Well, no,
tops,
that
right?
that floor, they're 2 floors up. So they
Oh, they're
are,
2 floors up.
You are 25 feet in the air.
25, yeah.
Can you survive that?
Eh.
Tyler, can I go up one more floor to see if where I can find our stuff?
Sure. Give
Run
me
on disguise self.
Going on?
give me an investigation check, Winnie.
That's a investigation. That's a 25.
You go up into this.
I am stealthy. I rolled for stealth, I think, at the beginning
Oh, yeah.
too.
You're pulled in. I'm sorry. You make it up to this attic space. I know. 1 second. That sort of surrounds. This gear mechanism at the top of the windmill. 25
can-
investigation?
Yes, 25.
There's nothing. There's some dust, some cobwebs, and these gears.
Can I fuck up their gears?
How do you want to fuck up their gears?
Okay. So I probably am looking for kind of old sort of screws that I don't need tools to unhinge. I would assume I'm really good at figuring out how to dismantle and sabotage this thing. This is like my thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you make a tinkering check. So let's make a sleight of hand check
Yes.
with advantage because you're using. Well, no, you don't have your tools with you, so just make a straight roll.
Sleight of hand, that's still an 18.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to pull enough hardware away from it without the use of your tools, that the cogs of the gear start to detach and unseat from each other in ways where you can tell that this thing is now sort of destabilized, and if someone or something tries to turn it, it's not going to turn.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll go back down, and I'll take the nuts and bolts with me so that they can't use them.
So I see her.
Yeah, she sort of scrambled.
down the
Well, yeah,
stairs?
she scrambled up the ladder, and now she sort of came back down.
If I'm gonna just say, if we're at a crossroads here, sister. If you'd like to go downstairs and save the children instead of yourself, that's on you. I came back for you. There's no blood on my hands. If you go downstairs, that's on you. You can leave with us and be safe, or you can go downstairs and die a hero, because there's no way you're coming back from that. And I'm gonna turn to the window, and I'm gonna look down because I saw her.
I've got you!
She had like a rope. I thought she was.
So you're
going
just
for a
gonna
rope.
abandon Lady Isadora? She ran down there.
Oh, yeah, whoops.
I came back for you. I didn't abandon anyone. You guys are stupid enough to run downstairs. I'm done. If you want to do that, by all means, go kill yourself. I'll make sure I tell Dad. You have the rope?
Irina's just kind of looking at you, Zoot, and then looking up at you, Willa, and you can hear there are screams from children inside. There's movement. There's banging and crashing.
I'm sure it's very traumatizing. I'm trying to leave.
Irina's frozen, so Zoot, she's looking to you as like,
Yeah.
what should I do?
I'm just gonna catch Willa. Willa! Jump!
You jump?
I'm very big and strong. Plus, if you just crush me, I can take the damage.
Do you have anything to heal me if I get hurt?
Yes! In fact,
jumping.
it didn't work last time I tried it, so it'll work this time.
Fuck.
Those are high rolls. You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as you crash into Zoot after leaping
fine
from
with me.
the
I'm
second
still
story
up.
of the tower.
I'll do 13 points of lay on hands as we crumple to the ground together. I'll just
Perfect.
embrace Willa, and at the same time, in that little catch hug, I'll be like,
All right, Willa has jumped out of the window. Winnie, what are you doing?
"Oh, I gotcha."
Thank you. So wait, do I get it back? I get the health
Yeah,
back?
yeah, you're not hurt. Doja.
That's great. Okay.
Winnie, you going down the stairs? Or you jumping out the window?
Can you do Nell
I'll
first?
catch you.
You jumping out the window? Or you going down the stairs?
Also, I'm walking away. I'm walking away, by the way.
I'm waiting to catch everyone, and then I am also walking away. Yeah.
Winnie,
I'll catch you.
running down the stairs or jumping out the window?
Okay, Kelsey, I'm not gonna. It's fine. Do what you gotta do. I'm totally fine if you go.
No,
It's fine.
this is wrong. This is so wrong.
Remember, you have no weapons,
I am away.
no
I have
supplies,
nothing.
nothing.
He's telling us to go, practically.
Go downstairs, Kelsey. Go downstairs. Go fight for the children. Save them.
I ain't fighting for no NPC. I did that already, and we ended up fighting a shrub over it.
No, it was bone and flesh.
Flesh.
Flesh and bone.
Flesh mound.
Save the children.
You do what you gotta do, Kelsey. You jump. You jump if you want to go with your sister. It's okay. I'm prepared.
Yeah. I will. Winnie will jump.
Okay.
You're right, Liana. The reverse psychology works on Winter every time.
8 points of bludgeoning damage as you smack into, well, not your sister because she's gone, but Zoot's
No,
arms.
it's me. Yeah. I'll do my last 2 bits of healing, but then I'll run out. Oh,
So
it didn't
that's
work
6
so well that time. Yeah, 6 total damage. Irina, start
Zoot.
running.
Zoot.
Does Irina start running with Willa?
Irina starts. She sort of looks at you and says,
Great.
"Okay."
Zoot. Give me your short sword.
Why?
I take it.
What? He's a giant. Straight text.
And
Yeah,
then, okay, so for
I'm not gonna let
dramatics,
you take it.
All right.
I'll do the check.
Competing strength checks, please.
Yeah.
It's been real.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna win this against Zoot. Maybe on a, maybe on
No,
an 18.
I rolled low, so I got a 13
I
total.
rolled a 19. Minus 1
Yeah.
is an 18.
I rolled an 8.
I'll take his sword and I'll trace a line in the dirt. And I'll say, I love you. And this is not on you. Go and have a free conscience.
Oh god, this is so okay.
We
I-
built our characters, guys. We all built our characters the
We
way
all
we
built
did,
our
and
characters.
this is where we are.
You know, tell Dad I love him. And that I died. And I died for a good reason. I hold you not accountable for anything. These are my actions, but this is the line. that we have said there is, and I am on this side, and I refuse. And I'll turn around and I'll stand by the door and put my ear to it and wait to hear Lady Isadora come down. And then maybe do something.
Oh, I'm gonna channel the Watcher. I'm gonna see what the room looks like from the Bones perspective. This is the secondary thing that token does. I can go into a trance and watch from the Bones perspective.
Okay. Zoot, you go into a trance and you see Isadora making her way down the stairs, sort of furiously chasing with nothing in her hands.
I just really like the dramatic of that jump cut of like, boom, and then we jump into the room and we can see what's happening.
And you see where the women were standing before when you were talking to them about pies. These three creatures have taken their place.
Ooh, ugly. All right, I'm staying in the watching. I can break out of it, and then it's done when I want to, but in the meantime, I'm going to just keep eyes on the situation.
Yep. Isadora, what are you doing?
Made my character the way I made my character. I rolled the rolls I rolled. She's depressed as shit. Doesn't care. She's literally rather die than leave these children. So I'm gonna go down the stairs and try to cast. I'm out of second levels. I don't have a sword. So,
Do I hear it coming down the steps?
I don't see the children in the room, do I, Tyler?
You do not.
I'm going to use my hand
Not that
that's
I
still
know about,
gloved. One of them is ungloved. I'm going to use my hand that's still gloved to cast Guiding Bolt on... If I have any idea whichever one has taken more damage, if I don't, I'm just casting it randomly.
Yeah, you see the one that you grabbed around the throat and inflicted wounds on. So you can cast Guiding Bolt at them.
Right. I'm using my gloved hand for that. Nope, not great. That's absolutely not gonna hit. That is a 12.
Nope. Doesn't hit.
Didn't think so. Yep.
Tyler, I said that as soon as I heard it coming down, I'm going in. I think before.
Yeah, so make a perception check.
Are we in an initiative right now? Now that the witches are back on screen? Okay.
That's a 17.
Okay, you hear her coming down the stairs.
Well, she already cast. I'll see her. I'll open the door if it's unlocked.
It is.
And I'll yell, Isadora! And toss her the sword if she'll catch it.
I'm gonna try to catch it. That's for fucking
Yeah,
sure.
make a dex check, both of you.
Is this a saving throw or a check?
Make a check.
Thank God. That's really good. That's
It's a 13 from me.
that is, I think, 19.
Yep. You toss the sword. Isadora, you're able to catch it with one hand, and you sort of flourish it and stand at the ready. Winnie, Isadora,
looking for our
and
shit.
Zoot roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh,
14.
Remember what you have with me. If someone hits you, I have to roll Bardic Inspiration.
actually, I don't know if Tyler's going to let that still sit,
Is it gonna let it happen?
or
was
if
only
he'll let
a
us
minute.
apply that now.
Oh yeah, I guess I don't know how far I went with the
That
girl.
well, and remember that only lasts a minute. It has
Yeah.
been way longer than a minute.
Okay, get
Isadora
upstairs.
was a 14. Winnie, what'd you get?
That was a 15 from me.
Zoot.
That was an 8.
Okay, it's gonna see the one that you just attempted to shoot a guiding bolt at. Is gonna see you, Isadora. And it's going to reach its hand back and take the 2 fingers again and sort of point them at your forehead. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'll roll again, but I rolled a 2 twice, so that is a 7. The dice are not with me tonight.
You are paralyzed in place.
Cool, cool, cool.
The other 2, that one seeing that you're paralyzed, the one closest to you, is just going to come up to you and stand between you and the doorway And this one is going to come into this doorway.
Yep.
And
Yep.
Winnie, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's a 21.
Okay, you feel this sort of magic swirl around you. You're not quite sure what it was. It was different than any of the other times. You are able to shrug it off.
Mm-hmm.
Zoot, it's your turn. If you want to do something, you're still technically looking through the Watcher token.
Yeah, they just cast magic, wizard magic at Isadora and
Winnie.
Winter.
Yes.
Yeah. I am going to... First, I leave the trance, just as a free action. I no longer can see what's happening in the room. But is the door open? It looks like Winter opened the door.
The door is open.
So I can at least see that hag. Great. I am going to... get all the way up to the hag. And then I'm going to basically just try to... I'm not physically pushing the hag over, but I'm just basically, like a force of nature, bull rushing into the room. And as I bull rush, I'm going to have... I think I've got some javelins left. Let me see. Yeah, I've got a javelins left because Winnie took my halberd.
Mm-hmm.
I took your short sword.
You took a short sword.
I don't have a short sword.
Okay.
Well, then I took whatever was sheathed on your body.
Then it was
That
the
would have been the
halberd.
halberd.
Yeah.
The big one that I always pull out.
I'm not very good at halberds.
Well, you're frozen. You're
I mean,
paralyzed.
yes,
so-
I am paralyzed with it.
It's just
But
kind of
even
in
if
your
I'm
hand right now.
paralyzed, I'm going to be useless with
It will be
it.
disadvantage, yeah.
It's not
So I've
gonna
only
be
got
good.
I've only got the javelins, but I've pulled one of the javelins out from the rack
Okay.
behind me, and with the javelin sort of held up high, I'm bull rushing in, and I'm going to sort of jump in the air like I'm tackling this woman, and as I do so, I am going to yell out, "Stay away from!" And I am going to accidentally use a channel divinity, abjure the extraplanar, and turn fiends.
Yo!
Wisdom saves?
That is wisdom saves from the 3 hags. No promise that they'll work, but there's 3 chances. This turns all 3 of them. If it could turn all 3. And I'd also like to say that when I jump, little spectral tiny little wings pop out of my back for a fleeting second before they disappear.
We love that.
That is 2 15s and an 18.
And my save is I don't think it's 18.
Feels bad. Feels bad. Feels real
Why
bad.
can't I see it on my sheet? It's charisma, right? Because I'm a...
Paladin.
Oh, here it
yes.
is.
Charisma.
Nah, they all succeed. Sorry. I did what I
Worth a
could.
try. Worth a try. That was great, Suit.
That was a really good move. Thank you.
That was really good. That was so good.
And then I am going to turn around and start pushing Winter away from the building. And that's it. I walk back. And I think the hag does get an attack of opportunity.
20 to hit. Hmm. 13 points of slashing damage sort of
Yeah,
across your back as you turn.
Makes sense. That's okay. That's where most
Rips
of my
into those
scars are
scars on your
anyway.
back. Yep.
All right, I'm trying to push you away, Winter. You can obviously come with me. Or
Winnie, you
keep
going
charging
willingly?
in. I mean, you're seeing the damage these guys are doing to me, and I'm
I'm
me.
Do it. Do what you gotta do.
But then at that point, that's basically it. I'm heading back to Irina. These big magical outbursts, they don't just take a lot out of me magically, but also emotionally and spiritually. I don't like when they happen.
I'm sorry, I'm reading. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. This is the character I built.
No, I can't do that because I need my tinker's tools, I think. To do my artificer magical tinkering. Right, Tyler?
You, what are you trying to do with it?
I don't even know if it's possible, but I wanted to see if we could pull Lady Isadora out, but I don't think there's an odor I can emit from an object to even doing it, yeah. I leave.
Okay, you go with Zoot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Isadora, make a wisdom saving throw.
Nine.
You remain paralyzed. And the one that felt your power through the transfer on its neck comes up to you and sort of looks you in the face, and you have this halberd in your hand. Power you have. Leave now. But we take your final breath. And she sort of reaches this mangled, long fingernail and strokes the side of your cheek and says, "Do we have a deal?"
Deal, tag, deal, tag, deal.
And she drops paralyzed so you can respond.
Can I see the two children in the room?
She sort of sees your eyes glancing around the room. You seek the young ones? That will cost more. Not just your final breath, but your breath as well. And she sort of takes two fingers and strokes down the side of your cheek. Do we have a deal?
You will let them go for what? For my breath, for my life? I don't know what you ask of me.
Your breath and your final breath.
Whatever you want from me for their lives, you may have it. Whatever your deal is, I accept.
And you sort of hear this like smile. You feel this smile creak across her face. And one comes up from behind you as she sort of touches this nasty clawed finger to your forehead. And you sort of see this essence. First, this sort of dark blue essence pull from your forehead, and as she pulls it and sort of drifts it up in her hand, the other one comes with a jar sort of over your shoulder, and she just gently sort of swirls that essence into the jar as the other one sort of corks it and pulls it aside. And then she reaches her other hand out towards your chest and sort of pulls from your lungs. And you feel like you've just been punched in the gut just as you inhaled. And all the air sort of rushes from your body. And you see this white cloud, like breath, floating through the air and making its way to another jar that she sort of deftly corks. And she takes the 2 jars and she puts them in a pouch on her side. And she steps away from you and gestures towards the door. Leave now. Never return.
Where are the children?
And the other one that's sort of still standing by the door gestures. She sort of gestures over her shoulder. And the children sort of appear from beside the oven. They're sort of tucked underneath a table sitting right next to it. And they sort of look over their
I'll
shoulders.
gesture to them.
And they rush towards the door. And they follow you.
Yeah, I'll just nod at them and leave.
And that's where we'll end tonight.
Oh my god.
Not knowing what effects that bargain that you just struck might have. But the 4 of you, for now, are safe. Alive. Irina is safe and alive. The 2 children that you found are safe and alive. And seemingly you are making your way to Valaki.
Do we have to end right now? It's not the time we have to end.
So we will find out next week what all that just was at the end there. So thanks for being with us, y'all. Thanks for watching. Excited for next week to find out what sort of... Well, we'll see. We'll see what awaits our 4, 5, now 7, our party of 7 as they make their way toward Valaki. Do my players have anything that they want to plug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Show up on Saturday, I guess. Watch the new player one-shot I'm running, I guess. To make new friends, I guess, if you want to.
Tyler, you just beat the life out of Nell.
Is that a stream, the new player, or is that on Discord?
It's on Discord. So
Discord.
show up to Discord, we'll run a game, and then we'll hang out and
Do you know what time
and
now?
it'll be great. I think the game is starting at 7. It will go under 3 hours, 2 to 3.
Okay.
And then we'll
Link
hang
to
out.
Discord below. Badges are still on sale for Quelmar Con if you want one. We got like 6 left.
Badges.
Well, we have 6 on-site badges to
6
give out.
on-site.
Obviously, the off-site badges, there's still plenty to go around.
Badges. Yay.
Did somebody want to plug? Doesn't Jonathan have a one-shot coming up this week?
He does. August 6th, Sunday afternoon, evening. Watch him murder everybody from secondary characters. Also, Rose's Tales of Quelmar with Animals is out, so apply to that if
Yes,
you want
apply
the
to
animals to get murdered.
Tales of Quelmar, yes.
Yes.
Apply. Great.
I'll put links to all those in chat.
We're all
Well,
so sad.
Thanks for sticking with it. You also said you all lived.
We did live.
You just
But at what price?
You just
At what
made
price
it.
is the question.
You just made it through one of the most TPKE moments of this entire module up to this point, and you.
That does make me feel a little bit better.
lived.
That
You
is a
lived.
TPK moment generally.
It's 3 fucking night hags.
Yeah, that's bad.
Fuck them kids.
It's brutal.
Oh, they were
Damn
harpies.
kids. So we shall see what happens next week. But yeah, stay tuned. Stick with us. The campaign is, oh boy, it's getting
Picking up, guys.
It's getting real.
We're getting
Shit's getting
speed
real.
going here.
Yeah, the title of my session outline tonight was where is it?
I kill Nell.
No, session 6. Shit gets real.
I love it.
All right. So thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you to my lovely, wonderful players. And until next week.
April in the day.
Yeah, there it is. They're so happy. Thanks everybody.
Ah!
Ah!
Why would you?